What in the god my fucking damn in hell? 2 streams in 1 day? What the fuck? Oh god, hi chat. How are we doing? So, what's going on here then? Yeah, 2 streams in 1 day. What the fuck? This is unheard of, this is unseen, this is breaking away from the established norm. Well, I have found myself, and really quickly before I elaborate, this is unheard of, this is unseen, this is breaking away from the established norm. Let me turn up my computer volume really quickly. For one. This is breaking away from the established norm. Let me turn up my... Yeah, that's better, alright. So, to put it bluntly, I'm bored as fuck. If I'm being honest. I'm kind of bored, and I'm probably going to have to explain this quite a bit if people end up joining later on. More so in the chat. But earlier today, I did a music stream, and kind of felt like I didn't really do that well with it. I personally think, not in terms of, like, views or anything of the sort, but I just feel like I was very awkward in it, and just constantly repeating myself and shit like that, coming up with bullshit reasons as to why I'm, like, repeating stuff and whatnot. On top of the fact that I'm also kind of working on those panels that I was going to be finishing tomorrow, so I thought, you know what, while I'm still home alone for a bit longer, and because I'm bored shitless, I thought, hey, why not fucking draw? So, yeah, let me just let my good buddy Robin know, which, speaking of, hi Robin, how are you?
No.
Fuck. Yeah, I kinda didn't plan this stream.
No, I know. I was joining thinking I could have a nice chat, and then you moved me. But yeah, I had a notification before that. Anyway, another news. I'm buying KFC. Do you want anything?
Oh fuck yeah! Get me a singular box of just box.
Just a bot. Okay. Well,
Just a
I'm getting a
box.
towel burger.
I want to eat cardboard.
You can have my box that I'm getting, that I will get. You can have the one with the burger or the one with other stuff in.
Hell to the fuck yes.
What is that? £23? No, I hate KFC.
So yeah, I very much. It was very much a case of, for this stream, I sat down at my PC, opened up Fire Alpaca, started drawing, and thought, you know what? I'm in the mood. I'm gonna stream this shit. So, second stream of the day, because I did one earlier.
God, just sit down and do the 6-hour stream already.
No! Fuck you! I won't!
God, I'm so sick and tired of it.
Honest to God, right?
I can't tell my mother, isn't it?
You know what? I think my mom is actually working on Thursday, so I'll be home alone again on both Thursday and Friday, I do believe.
But you don't have any more Delta Rune to do.
I know! That's probably why I'm going to do a 6-hour drawing stream. Anyway, here's the drawing.
Oh, I can't sit in for a 6-hour drawing stream. I'm going to get forced on my hands.
What the fuck, dude? Let me turn on my virtual camera for you as well.
To be fair, depending on the time, I might get a bit more exhausted than that. Oh, I forgot I did her as a witch!
You witch!
I think I, tapped out the last stream you did.
Yeah.
Well, was it I don't know, the last one I was involved in.
That would have been the drawing one, I do believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last Thursday.
Yeah, because I was drawing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not drawing. I'm on hit game Genshin Impact.
Genshin
Which I will now I will now be closing. I've been yapping to my friend because they're like, yeah, I started the new quest when I haven't finished the other ones, and I'm like, okay, run me over what you've actually finished, please, because some matters and some doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And to be fair to them, they're on the nation before, which they haven't finished, but it doesn't really matter for the new quest. What does matter is a quest that came out back in May, which they didn't know about. It's gonna matter. It's gonna matter next week when it updates. So here we are. I told them to do it because it should be there in their event menu and ready to go.
Can I have a bucket?
I told them to listen to me.
Yeah. You want a bucket, Zito? You get a bucket.
A bucket?
A bucket.
A bucket? I don't know what YouTube.
It's a bucket.
Oh no, I don't know what YouTube. I'll close that one then, but I might.
Let me get.
I might deafen myself.
Whoa! I heard me for a second then. What the
No,
frick?
you didn't hear shit.
Let me get my stream up on my phone so I can look at the chat.
The disgusting part is I heard myself and now I'm upset.
I heard myself and now I want to die.
This is why I will never rewatch any streams that have me in.
My condolences.
Which is the vast majority of them at this point.
At this point, it's like almost every other stream.
Why is everyone else always doing things? Gabby is currently on The Sims 4, Kelton's streaming.
I was gonna say, I was just in Kelton's chat. To which,
There's 2 people on my friends list that have had Minecraft open for about 23 hours.
I'm gonna actually get Kelton's stream really quickly and plug that. So if anyone else wants to go and check out my good buddy Big Lad Melton.
God, you're a better person than I am.
I know, right?
I could have established this several times.
Copy text. I would preferably like to just,
Oh, it's not as far away as I thought. Okay.
There we go. But yeah, Kelton is currently streaming chat. They are playing Little Nightmares with a friend, I believe.
Oh, Little Nightmares.
Yeah, Little Nightmares 3.
Yeah.
So...
The only reason I knew that came out is because I saw an Astral Spiff video. Like a VOD, just... Guess what's out?!
If you want to check that out, that's in the chat now. I will be pinning it as well, because I love supporting my friends.
God,
So, by all means. I know, right? Imagine being, like, a kind person. Fuck my chungus life.
You disgust me.
You disgust me! And now, I'm gonna
no, Discord's breaking.
continue drawing my boy! Or one of many boys.
One of several.
One of a few hundred.
You wish you could draw that many.
Listen, with the amount of OCs I used to have, yeah, I'm fairly certain I did have quite a lot. And probably had 100.
Oh, just wait until I write all my OCs down. You'll never be able to keep up.
Listen, by technicality, I do have over 100 if we count the entire Mikayan species.
I have over 300.
You fucking know life.
And those are dedicated characters you cannot compare to me.
Listen, right? Fear not the man who has over 300 characters, but fear the man who has 300 ideas for one. And also can't get anything done with them. Hi, that's me. I'm James Oddteeth.
That is also me. I'm reteaching myself art. That's what I'm doing. Should I apply to uni on screen?
Oh God.
Do you wanna hear me through my uni application process?
Fuck it, why not? I'm
Great.
tempted. Unrelated, really quickly. I'm tempted to give Michael floppy ears for a bit. Because I don't know why, I headcanon him having, like, this thing in autumn or, like, winter, where his ears just go floppy. Like, it's an annual thing.
Have you seen those big floppy rabbits?
Yeah, pretty much.
I love the big floppy rabbits.
Big floppy rabbit is good rabbit.
I love them a lot.
To be fair, I
Did
just
you know,
love
Did you know I
rabbits.
used to have rabbits?
You used to have rabbits?
I used to have rabbits back in 2013.
You never
or something.
fucking told me. What the hell, man?
No, I didn't. I feel like I most definitely brought it up before.
I have 300 ideas for 300 characters each. Jesus Christ, Zito.
That is me. That is me with all my AUs. But I tend to limit myself with AUs. I've got one that I kind of want to make canon, actually, but I don't know whether to do it because I have this habit of not killing OCs and keeping them dead.
The Homestuck treatment.
Yeah.
Either the Homestuck treatment or
I'd say the
Optimus
fairy tale
Prime
treatment for me.
It's most
It's a fairy tale. It's a fairy tale treatment for me because I started watching fairy tale back in whenever. It's been out since like 2009, the anime, and it has this big habit of not killing any important characters. There was one death right in final season that would have been perfect. Or final season for 100
or if they
that would have been perfect to keep. They had no reason to undo it. He's old. He's already like 120 or something. Kill him.
Ancient bastard.
I don't know how old he is actually.
Yeah, I think Floppy and Michael I need to work on as an idea, but for now, I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, literally like killing off a character and then bringing them back. Essentially, that's either the Homestuck treatment or Optimus Prime.
I'm looking at the first line on the wiki here. It's the 3rd, 6th, and 8th guild master. Because anytime someone else becomes a new guild master, it lasts for like 5 minutes and then goes back to him. He will never retire. I don't know how old he is. Hold on. Oh, age.
Something between 2 and 1,000.
Okay. Born in X 696.
Nice.
He's 88. Fuck.
He's not that old then.
In my defense, I had no idea how old it was, and then I remember Loxus is like 30.
He's lived the average
This is
lifespan. That's not fucking 100
grandson.
years.
No, but this is a magical world. It's 100 plus would make sense, and he's probably going to get there at the end of 100-year quest.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know if it's canon. Because I feel like I see people treat 100-year quest as not canon. Anyway, no, yeah, I had rabbits.
I was about to say, we got on this tangent from fucking talking about rabbits somehow.
I had rabbits, so I don't remember where we got them from, because I think we got them from my mother's friend Andrea. Is it Andrea? I don't remember.
I don't know.
She had a lot of rabbits and they scared the shit out of me.
Oh.
Unrelated. So of course I started begging for rabbits for my mother, and she thought she could fool me by telling me no, we are not getting rabbits, and then she brought me home one day and we had rabbits. The nice thing about having rabbits is you don't need a lawnmower. No, in all seriousness, our back garden at the time, because we actually had one compared to now, it was primarily, I don't want to say concrete. Concrete isn't right, but it was very like sharp, pebbly.
Cobble, almost then.
Yeah, cobble. Cobble would be the correct word. And I scraped my knee on it.
Oh.
Around the time when I had right. It hurt a lot.
I can imagine. Fucking.
I think
ow.
I tripped over the grate, to be fair. We had one of those square grates in the back. Yeah, no, it. Ow. Help. But it meant we could put the rabbit's crate on there. And like, we had a brick wall lifted up a bit, like sitting height for a child. And then there was a grass, and it was always overgrown, and then we got rabbits, and they ate there. We had to move their crate from there because it didn't have a bottom. And they have claws, and they can dig. We also had a fence. No, we did have a fence on the other side. I'm pretty sure they went in there several times, but that house was primarily unoccupied, and they didn't really use the back garden anyway. I remember a nice lady living there. Anyway, no, but we had a big gate for our wall on the other side. And it turns out there happened to be a gap.
Oh no.
I think you know where I'm going.
Oh no.
Listen, nothing bad happened to the rabbits, I will say that. That is not why I do not have them now. Keep in mind I also had cats when this happened. I had two of them. We had Oscar, and then we had his older brother, Ozzy. Kind of a prick, not gonna lie.
Oscar, my god.
He slapped my cousin. Not Oscar. Ozzy slapped my cousin.
Of course.
And I tried playing it off, because I'm pretty sure I told her to do it. I'm pretty sure I told her to try and pet him, and he hit her hand. He knew better than to use claws, but I didn't like him. He was scary. Very, very mean bitch. He also brought my mother a live mouse when she came home from the hospital with me. I don't know why.
It's just built different.
I'm trying to provide for the baby, except you did it wrong. You're meant to kill it. We did not live in a house at that point. We lived in a different flat. Full of druggies that my mother continuously told off, and I tend to respect the fact that there was a child there. Which I think is funny. Anyway, no, but one of the rabbits got out under this gap in our door. In our gate. There's a big tall gate as well. Happened while I was at school. My mother managed to find him, bring him back. He was fine. It's also when she noticed that they were digging.
Doing rabbit stuff.
Yeah, they did rabbit stuff. We brought them blackberries once. Because near the library, in where I used to live, there was a blackberry bush, and I'm not quite sure why there was a blackberry bush. It was just in this weird park thing. There was also an apple tree at the bottom of my street.
Apple.
We picked some apples, and we didn't know if we could eat them. We gave them to my granddad, who bit one, ate it, and then was like, "No, this is not edible." Okay. Noted.
Oh.
Spit it out, please.
No. You're supposed to no! Stop!
I was so disappointed. I wanted apples. I have apples in the fridge, actually. And a nice funny story. Part one, I've got a couple actually. Part one, we were taking care of my two younger cousins at the time because their dad's a prick. I like to call him a deadbeat.
As you should.
I'd listen. It doesn't feel right, but at the same time, I don't know what to call him. Everyone but him has raised those kids.
A prick.
No, he's been raising them for a few years now, but my mother was looking after them for that summer. First of all, this is an autistic child that got expelled from the same school 3 times. And yes, I mean expelled, not the other one.
Excluded.
Excluded, thank you. He was actually expelled, and the social workers kept going, "No, let him come back." He bit a teacher!
Yeah, I don't think letting them back would be a good idea.
And his older brother.
Biting the fucking teachers.
He's a lot better now, don't worry.
Ah, good. They gave him this fucking...
They went into foster care in 2018.
I was about to say...
because said kid said that my uncle hit him, and they immediately listened because he had behavioural problems. My uncle is a lot of things. He would not hit a child. My nanon would kill him.
I'll put it in no mic. The treatment that they gave him. Basically the treatment I got.
Listen, they tried their best for a long time, but for whatever reason, they couldn't diagnose him. It wasn't until they went into foster care that he got diagnosed and he got medicated. I don't know why.
Bit weird.
Listen, this was happening from 2009. A little bit later than that. The mental health thing was not the best, but it was still a bit weird.
Yeah, just a bit.
It was significantly better in 2019, but still, it's strange. We also went to the beach. Anyway, no, back to 2013 and all that.
Sorry.
So I had cats at the same time, and Oscar specifically, chasing the rabbits like a dickhead. Rabbits are smart.
I was gonna say, rabbits are surprisingly intelligent little shits.
Also, as a side note, compared to the cats who were named by my mother likes O names, by the way.
Yeah.
There was a cat that kept coming to our house, so we didn't actually adopt him, we belonged to someone down the street, we think. My mother called him Ollie.
Aww.
He was my favourite cat to have on my lap. I got really scared of holding the cat. Because my mother's friend brought her dog without telling us, and the cat was laid on me, and I didn't have the shirt on.
Oh.
So the cat freaked out. That was Oscar. He freaked the fuck out.
I can imagine.
And I got scratched. And from then on, I did not like it up until I got a dog. I don't know why a dog fixed that.
The hard reset.
But I had to start actually handling animals, so my cat all of a sudden got picked up by me, and he was so confused. I think I picked up someone else's dog one night as well. I don't remember why. I think it sort of ran at me, and I was like, "Please no."
It said mean things to me.
I'm going off track. No. Anyway, so Oscar goes and chases the rabbits, and again, I named the rabbit. So they were called Scratch and Nibbles.
Aww.
They were very similar. They were brown, like very light brown rabbits, and they had white on them.
Yeah.
Scratch was a piece of shit.
Did Scratch by any chance?
I don't remember, but he felt more violent. But Oscar chased Nibbles specifically.
Wait, Scratch.
Like Scratch and Grounder!
Yeah!
Also, what am I drawing there? I'm drawing original stuff, Baldy. Also, hi, Baldy. Welcome back to the chat. I am drawing my webcomic things. I'm getting the panels finished tonight as opposed to tomorrow, so I can do whatever the hell I want tomorrow on stream.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I'm just generally chilling.
Another conversation will start and I will forget what I was talking about, but don't worry, I remember. Anyway, no, so Oscar chased Nibbles specifically around the garden, just playing, having fun. They do that. I hope both of them saw it that way and I'm not being delusional. And then Nibbles made a sharp turn right in front of our back door. And as reference, our cats were not really allowed in the rest of the house for the majority of the time I lived there. So the kitchen door was shut. So Nibbles makes a sharp turn. Oscar doesn't realise, goes running into the kitchen and slams his head on the kitchen door. It was fucking hilarious. It was really funny. However, Gabby pointed out to me a few months ago that Oscar tends to look like his eyes are going in different directions, and I don't know whether that's caused from that, or whether that's just a cat thing, or if that's just a him thing.
I think Oscar might be a little bit, well...
I don't have enough images of him from when I was younger to really prove anything. Like, the latest I have is 2019, I think. No, the earliest I have is 2019 or late 2018. And you can't see his eyes very well, is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Also, really quickly, hello to Something Back Guizito as well. Welcome to the chat, you guys. Welcome back. What, there be that yellow symbol on the clothes? I, honest to God, don't know. It's just a thing that I thought looked cool. So, both me and Michael wear it. And Guizito with the Oddteeth, I remember you are finishing panels. Hell yeah. Decided to move it to today instead. Also, yes, second stream of the day. This is unheard of. I'm sorry if that confused you all. But yeah.
I've got two more things to say.
By all means.
One is a rabbit thing. And then I'll be done, hopefully. That's how I remember something. The other thing is about said symbols. Because you've done one line and then you've done the other upside down. To me, it either looks like an infinity symbol or an hourglass. If you put them together.
I can see that.
I'm just thinking, if you were to make a clothing line in story,
that would be it.
You could have a brand.
That's the brand logo, yeah.
Yeah.
Either that
if you combine them both.
These are either like band shirts or like shirts from Sark before they like went into the more militaristic uniform kind of thing. Or like it's a volunteering program.
Bankruptcy.
Before they went into bankruptcy.
Sorry, that's all I can think of. No.
Yes. A multi-billion, trillion-dollar organization bent on bettering humanity, basically Starfleet, but with money, and robots, a lot more robots than just like Data or somebody, hell-bent on trying to progress society for the better and integrate more aliens into like Earth culture. Yeah, no, they just went bankrupt, you know.
Yeah.
Like fuck
Yeah,
Sark.
someone stole everything. Sorry, no.
She.
No, rabbits. The other thing,
Bunnies.
I mentioned Scratch with a dickhead. I should reference I don't have any pictures of them. My mother might, but they'll be on her Google Drive or something. Or she might have lost them because she lost some photos a while back. Transferring them from her laptop. They really liked banana milk. I was drinking that Nesquik.
Oh yeah.
And keep in mind at the time I was terrified of animals standing on me. Scratch, I was sat on the wall and Scratch comes up and he puts his paws on me, sniffing my Little Miss Sunshine cup. Yes, I remember the cup. Yes, I wish I still had it. And he wanted my banana milk, so we gave him some. I don't think that's safe to give animals.
Especially rabbits.
Generally, there's things that we found out we can't give our dog because they have sweeteners in. I imagine Nesquik probably has some sweeteners. Also, I don't like Nesquik anymore. I don't like milkshakes. I've very much gone off them. No, don't, no. No. I miss my rabbits. We had to get rid of them for financial issues. My mother had some support cut off.
Oh, I mean, well, at least they didn't like pass away in your presence. Then,
yeah,
you at least moved them on.
I did find out in the past couple months that my great grandma. Sorry, I really blanked for a second. My great grandma, my nanny goon. Kind of bitch sometimes, but whatever. she found out after we already gave the rabbits away, and she was like, I could have helped you with money, right? I would have done anything for you to keep them. And my mother was like, well, it's a bit late.
You could have said that sooner, Dick Nips.
I think it was just because we hadn't seen her in a while. Nice to know I could have kept them, but they were very stressful, and I was going to school on my own at that point, me and my 8-year-old self. Walking up, because it was a very fun walk in my opinion. Kind of miss doing it. I'd probably pain in doing it now, but whatever. Or I'd take the bus. But I had to let them out of their crates in the morning, and then trying to get them back in was impossible, especially since I didn't want to touch them. And my mother was asleep, and I'd get upset. But to be fair, I think I also got up like an hour before school did, so it was fine. God, I used to have a great routine. I don't know what happened to the cats.
Where did it all go?
I have a really specific memory I'm thinking of, and they weren't there. I'm going to presume they had ran off somewhere. I just got a webtoon notification again. God damn it.
Fucking webtoon.
I don't think Ozzy liked the rabbits.
The bunny, yeah.
The bunny. Yeah, they were bunnies. Apparently there's a difference between bunnies and rabbits, so I don't care.
Yeah, bunnies. Bunnies silly, rabbits salient. Yeah, feral.
They're feral.
They're fucking demons.
Bunnies are usually for houses. Rabbits are those guys that I saw outside of the vets and
So would that make
in that general area?
If bunnies are for houses, would that make Michael more of a house, like a bunny?
I'm checking that now. 1 minute.
Also, what is this fucking sitting stance Michael's got going here, bro? Why are you sitting like that, little guy?
Okay, no, apparently they're the same. I don't know who told me that they were different, but...
It's a lie perpetuated by the government to kill people that believe they're separate.
At some point I got told that they're different. There are a lot of rabbits in my area. Not my direct area, but there's a path we go through, and I can't say it without doxing me.
Yeah.
That we've always gone through, and there's like a roundabout. It's got grass in the middle, and it's got like a path through a bunch of plants. We used to see rabbits on there a lot. It was the middle of the road. It was fairly big as a space, but I can't imagine it was very safe for them, considering this was like quite a big road. But it's been a few years since I've seen them there, but again, I was in the same area, and there was a vet, and they were by the vets. They just come out at night time. Also, when I went to Butlins, that we were in the caravan area, and there was a lot of rabbits at night. I was not allowed to go touch them. I'm very upset at this. Also, never go to Butlins.
I don't intend to. Don't worry.
We got that vacation for free. We didn't have to pay for it. This is how the government handles depressed people, everyone.
This is how the government handles depression.
I wish I was joking, but I remember being on my life thing. Hannah Montana, My Life.
Oh God.
I think it was called that. I still have it somewhere.
It
doesn't work, but I have it.
I think my sister had one of those. I don't remember.
You wonder how I didn't get into The Sims any quicker. I got very stuck on it at some point. I probably do better now that I'm old. It's less Sims, more, well, I don't know. I don't know what to compare it to. It has class. I think Stardew Valley.
Tamagotchis.
I remember being sat on it in a centre thing, and they were like, "Okay, well, since you're depressed, we're going to give you money for a holiday."
Since you're depressed, go here, place that makes you more depressed.
It was like a week or something. I think it might have been 3 weeks actually. I had a lot. This was after the rabbits, and I had a lot of time off in 2014 when it came to school. I got ill for like 6 weeks. I thought it was food poisoning. It must have been something else. Because I was ill for 6 straight weeks, and that was weird. And no one took me to a doctor. I just lived at my nana and granddad's watching Stampy Longhead.
My goat.
My body hated myself when I ate a yogurt in the morning and I threw it up.
Fucking Actimel shit.
it was a tube one.
Oh, like a froob. Like a froob or some shit.
My poor nana. And then my granddad gave me ice cream later that very same day and I was fine. In fact, I was actively waiting for it to backfire on me. I should have said no. But
you had to have that solidified yogurt. That's all it is.
Yeah, it was a
See, I don't have any like cool stories like that from my childhood.
I don't have cool stories either. These are all very mundane compared to what I hear some people talk about.
Bunnies is pretty fucking good though. Like,
I love bunnies. I would never get one as an adult because they are a lot of work and I don't trust myself. My mother was doing all the work for that. No, I played with them a lot. I was a lot more active then than I am now. But they were very worth it, and I wish I could have kept them.
Yeah.
Especially since I don't think they live as long as cats. I'd have to deal with the death of a cat earlier. I mean, I have to deal with one anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you just had to, yeah.
My mother went and got Ozzy put down because they were like, hey, yeah, he has cancer or he has this other thing. We can give him the medication for the cancer. But if it's the other thing, this medication will make him worse.
Jesus fuck.
That is not a fun option to be given. So here I am at school. I come home, my mother tells me this, and she's like, he's like 17 years old, why would I keep him alive? I'm like, fair enough. And then we started letting the cat out of the kitchen. I don't know whether my mother thought he was gonna die soon as well. It was weird. Why is Spotify playing on my phone? You know, I was gonna say I should probably be quiet because I have neighbours and it is 8 o'clock. And then I remembered that we got confirmation the other day that my neighbours can't hear us. That apparently they've not said anything when we're out. So I'm gonna come to you and yell it.
You hear that, neighbors? Fuck you!
Do I have anything funny from primary or secondary school I can remember about?
God, fucking, I remember completely
simple.
Complete fucking changing like tone, but I've just remembered because you said like primary or secondary school then. I remember, I think it was year 6 before going into year 7 at school, around Easter time, because I remember it being Easter. Like, we had, like, an assembly, like, just before, and I think the big thing for, like, or Star Pupil of the Week, or like Star Pupil of the Term, because I think it was like before half term, was the thing we got were Easter eggs. So I'd got a few, and I think my friend at the time, I think his name was Josh, he also had a few. And then there was also, for context, there was this kid in the class, and keep in mind, this was a special needs school that I was a part of, and it's very easy for special needs kids to bully one another. So...
I mean, what do you think I do to you?
Well, this is very true. This is very true. At least with you. I know you don't mean it.
At least with me, I specify, I feel like I go too far every now and then, and I'm like, and they're shaking you like, did I go too far?
What did I say to hurt you?
Please.
But yeah, I remember one of the things before we broke up for the term was, I got some Easter eggs, and my friend Josh had some Easter eggs as well, because either they were given out in class just as rewards, or we got them as a, like, Star Pupil of the Term thing. And there was this other kid called Marshall, who was a bit of a dickhead. He was, like, the designated class bully, like, the kid in the back corner that nobody talked to because we all knew he was a prick. And... at the time, I was just, like, because we had iPads and stuff, we used to play Minecraft on them, and I was just getting into Minecraft.
Kid.
Yeah. But to be fair, they limited us on the amount of time we got iPads.
We had iPads,
So-
but we could only use them for research.
Exactly. Like, we'd only be allowed them on, like, reading times on the rare occasion, or, like, if we'd behaved exceptionally well during lesson.
I saw Wikipedia on those things more than anything else.
Yeah, pretty much.
Studying the Romans.
And,
Studying World War II.
because in my school as well we had a design and technology like class, so like woodwork and shit, even though I never did anything proper in those lessons, I just made like little model boats and Minecraft stuff. And one of the things I made was a Minecraft pickaxe, and it wasn't like a tiny little one, no, it was like a flat plank stuck to another flat plank in the shape of like the pickaxe itself.
The kind of shit you see me doing.
Yeah, and
I didn't get to do anything like that until secondary school.
oh, my condolences.
I have my fair share of complaints about that you will hear one day.
Also,
Do not worry.
Heartless just came on, but because I'm going to be talking over it for the majority, I'm going to skip it.
Yeah. Definitely not me again.
Yeah, I don't want to deafen, especially for this story. So, I had this pickaxe, right? And it must have been after an assembly before, like, home time or something, because we always had assemblies last thing before home time on a Friday. And what it was, I was sat at my desk, talking, or just, like, generally hanging out with Josh, and Marshall comes walking along, and he says, "They're Josh's," in referral to Easter eggs. Like a rate fucking chav. And I was like, no, they're not Josh's, what do you mean? And he kept egging me on, saying, yeah, they are. And it's like, and it got, I got so mad to the point where I physically got up on my chair, grabbed the fucking Minecraft pickaxe that I made, because I had it with me that day, for some bizarre reason. They let me take it in a wooden fucking weapon, apparently. And I battered the fucking kid's head into the point where I actually, by accident, cracked their skull open.
You know, I talk about my violence in primary school, and I was not in a special needs school.
Yeah.
And you've never brought this up before.
Yeah,
really,
this is the first time I'm bringing it up, just in general, because I didn't remember it until just now. And I didn't know that I cracked his skull open until I got home. And, like, I was at least either 20 minutes or 30 minutes into a Little Big Planet, just, like, level or some shit. And then my mum comes barging into the living room and just says at the top of her lungs, "Marshall!" Like, I didn't know what fucking happened. And then she told me, "By the way, James, you cracked his fucking skull open, you dickhead." And it's like, oh. So that's what I did. I didn't know that
better reaction than I did.
I didn't know that I'd cracked this kid's skull open until I got home. And again, this was like year 6 for me. So,
Oh, you did the shit in year 6. God.
yeah, I was fucking violent back in school. And I'm glad that I'm not that bad anymore, because holy shit, I was fucking dangerous.
At least I did mine in like year 3.
Oh, and
No, I did all my stalking. I did all my blinding of a kid in year 3.
is bro alright? Yeah, that's what I mean, something back. Like, I don't know what fucking shit I did back in school. Like, before the one that I cracked that kid's skull open, because I repressed half of my old school memories, because they genuinely were, like, horrible shit from how I was treated by the staff. But the school that I went to before leaving for college, I have a lot more memories in. Just as batshit insane as that. I fucking love it. I'll have to try and remember a lot more like that, because I, honest to God, really just want to talk about more, like, personal stuff like that. It was really fucking fun. I mean, I feel bad now, like, years on, like, as an adult, like, realizing, yeah, I cracked that kid's skull open. They probably got some form of, like, trauma or, like, damage from that. But at the time, it was vindication, because this kid was a notorious fucking bully in, like, my class. And to put him in his place just like that was so fucking rewarding at the time. But looking back now, I was like,
You know, maybe they shouldn't have had the design technology class at all, because if I had access to shit like that...
is raw. And then for the guy who got omelette for brains, I'm fairly certain, because it was the end of term before I think we went into year 7, I never saw him again. They put him in a different class to me, because they knew if I was in the same fucking room as him, either I would go for him, or he would go for me for what I did. So, I never fucking found out.
At least you had a reason. At least you had a better reason than I did. I did it because this kid wouldn't fucking play with me.
No, oh, you were the petty child.
Here's like the beginning of my lesbianism.
Oh god.
Of the story. Yeah, my story of lesbianism starts with me mauling a child.
As most lesbianism does.
Me in year 3, I'm what, like... how old are you in year 3? Like 7 years old?
I imagine it happened like the beginning of where the old dude smacks the construction worker upside the dome with his cane. Yeah, pretty much. That's essentially what happened.
I was a fly on the wall.
You were the fly on the wall.
I don't know whether to start this story now, but my food's nearly here.
I mean, I'd probably
it's like
say...
4 minutes away.
Yeah, I'd probably say after you grab your food, because I do actually want to go and grab a drink really quickly.
I want to go sit in my mother's room in the garden for like 10 minutes.
Oh my god, fuck, I love school stories, because it's just... You get up to the most batshit insane stuff as a kid, so... Yeah. But I will be right back really quickly, chat. So, I'm just gonna go grab my bottle of Dr. Pepper really quickly. So, I'll be uno momento. Back in a second. Didn't really need to transition to the BRB screen for that, in all honesty. Oh well. I'm trying to get more use out of it, damn it. I've had it sat there for fucking months on end, so I need to get some use out of it. But yeah. Oh god. But yeah, a lot of my memories of school, to go back to like the repressed memory shit, genuinely, the school I used to attend before, the one where I cracked that kid's skull in, like I've mentioned, genuinely was one of, if not the worst school that I had been to in terms of how the staff treat the kids and overall, like, management and everything. Because I can't remember if I've said this on stream. I probably said this in a VC to Robin and Gabby and all that lot. But one of the things that happened to me back in my first proper big school was, because I've grown up with autism, ADHD, and Tourette's, the school at the time that I was in didn't have any kind of support for that, so nobody knew what the fucking autism was, what's an ADHD, all that kind of shit. So, yeah. Basically, what they used to do at that school, which I have aptly called hell in retrospect, they used to literally just lock me in, like, a tiny, not even, like, I don't want to say it was, like, the size of a cupboard, because it wasn't really, but it was just a bit bigger than, like, it was more like a quiet room, but it was in, like, an unfinished part of the building, because at the time, I'm fairly certain the school was under, like, massive renovations, so, like, putting in a new dinner hall, new classrooms and everything, and the teachers, again, not knowing a single thing about the autistic spectrum whatsoever, decided to lock up a, I think, either 7 or 8 year old Jimmy Oddteeth inside of a room which was no bigger than, like, a sofa, like a 2-seater sofa in length and width. So, Principal Trunchbull was running that shit. Bro, Mr. Krupp be fucking strict as shit, I tell you what. But yeah, it was pretty much like the equivalent of a big computer desk in terms of size, length, and width. It was a fucking tiny little room. They locked me in that shit if I even had the most teeniest inkling of misbehaving. And I would spend most of my days at that old school essentially just stuck in that little room, crying my fucking eyes out, not knowing why I was even being locked in there. So that's really the only thing I can remember from that old school. And I'm fairly certain one of the kids I used to know back in that school, who I don't talk to anymore because it turns out he was a massive dick back in college, in terms of not doing work and shit, and then being all pissy when he's like, oh, this is not advancing me onto, like, a career path I want. It's like, yeah, because you're not doing the fucking work, dipshit. Apparently I was told by him that the, like, punishment or consequences in that school were so bad, he had a fucking bar of soap shoved down his mouth, which, looking back at it now, I'm not inclined to believe that much anymore. Because he was a bit of a piece of shit. So, I forget how bad Special was not too long ago. How quaint. Oh god, what happened in yours, Zito? I'm terrified to ask. But yeah, so a lot of my early school memories genuinely have been repressed, and for good reason. So, yeah, I don't have many fond memories of my first big school. Nursery, I can only just remember playing with, like, wooden railway stuff, like Thomas Wooden Railway, which, to be fair, that's a win for me. I love wooden railway, even as an adult. It's one of them things that just never gets old. But for the majority of my school years, I don't remember a lot of shit. So, yeah. On top of my memory being pretty bad nowadays anyway, I genuinely feel like I wouldn't remember much to begin with from my early life. So, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna draw these goobers watching TV. And one thing I'm deciding to do now is, should I draw mouths? My fondest memory is that one time I almost died by getting my head cracked up. Zito, are you sure you're not that kid that I cracked the head open of?
Yeah.
Was that
No,
you?
Zito dead.
Oh my god, Zito dying theory confirmed. Also, welcome back, Robin.
Hi.
I was just telling the chat about
I see we're still on topic.
I was just telling chat about the time I was constantly shoved in barely a fucking cupboard back in my first school just for being autistic. Also, do that again. Ooh.
No, I only
Fuck.
got one can.
Fuck!
I have one covered.
Double perspective of the same story. No, it was a different method. I got a rock thrown at my head. Ow!
Whoa.
Jesus! Fuck, Zito! What fucking ops have you got over there to be throwing rocks at your head, buddy?
What have you done?
Yeah, what have you done? They look adorable without the mouths. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I think I'll probably keep it like that then for the time being. So, I need a text layer. In fact, no, I know what I need. I'm gonna draw cabinets. I want to decorate the room. Because the room can't just be a background, you know? It's happened several times years apart. It was a Russian kid. Oh. Not to be that guy and say, oh, Russian kid. Because I'm not that guy. If it sounded like that, I do apologize. That's not what I meant. He never got punished for the shit he did. Fuck it. That's another thing I hate about school. We all had that kid in school that, like, did the most evil and cruel shit to students, all like yourselves, and never got reprimanded for it. They got off every fucking time. That was me
when I did it.
You were that kid, okay.
Yes and no. I was only really violent this one time, and then one time in secondary school.
Zito upping with Ark survival players.
But in primary school we had a sort of demerit system. And my act of violence was right before the end of term. So they got reset. So I lost a singular afternoon break. And that was it. I never even apologised for the kids. Plural. Kids.
Oh, it was multiple.
So, for me, I wanted to play with a guy. I remember this is a story of my lesbianism.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And I spent a fair amount of time chasing him around. Because I was told girls are meant to like guys. And they are... I need to sneeze. They're meant to be obsessed with them. So I took that literally. Something autism brain.
something diagnosis.
The kid did not want to play with me, and 2 year sixes tried stopping me.
I
had a skipping rope.
I was about to say, I take it the year sixes did not survive.
They did not, no. I had a skipping rope, so I ended up hitting the kid that I was trying to get to play with me first. In the eye.
Oh!
Which I believe he got permanent damage from.
Fuck it.
And then hitting the other 2 year sixes on the legs in one lovely sweep.
Are you sure that one kid that you hit in the eye wasn't me?
Yeah, sorry, man.
I had 2 bullies in middle school, but I never got physical. I'm actually cool with them now, we made up. Nice. Also, Zito won in the end. I got sent to the principal's office for running after people like an evil villain. They literally kicked me. And yet you were the one that got punished for it.
My bullies never got physical either, they were just sort of dicks.
Fucking...
However, in secondary school...
I was about to say, I wish I could say the same about most of my school bullies, but no. Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah, I just remembered another memory from the hell school. Oh, this one just fucking came back instantly. Okay. Alright, so, I feel like I'm interrupting here, but...
You are.
I'm sorry. One of the memories that I've had was... I remember... Oh, God, I can't remember what game... I can't remember what it was called, but there was like this... It was this weird fucking game where it was Old MacDonald's farm, but we'd, like, assign different roles to people. So, like, somebody would be the dog, another person would be, like, the sheep, someone would be Old MacDonald or some shit. And I was playing it with, like, a group of people, I think, just in normal break time. And there was teachers involved as well. So it was it was an organised thing, by technicality.
Did you ever play Bulldog?
I think I did, but that might have been in my second school, because we didn't really do much shit like that in my first one. But, during the Old MacDonald had a farm thing, one of the things that happened was, we were in the middle of just, like, one of the rounds of it, and one of the things you had to do was, like, say, find, or, like, pat the dog, like, on the head, or, like, find Old MacDonald and pat him on the shoulder. I can't yeah, pretty much. But I can't remember what role I was given at the time, and I still can't remember it even now. And I do remember everyone mistaking me for the dog. And that made me so pissed off when I was not only surrounded by, like, 7 different kids and 2 staff members, like, in a fucking giant circle being patted on my head, which you can imagine for an autistic child, sensory fucking overload, and 2, getting pissed off at the fact that they thought I was the dog. So I got that mad. I stormed out the circle, had a proper full-on hissy fit around the playground, and again, break time in the middle of this, so everyone in the school was outside on the playground.
I'm starting to realise why I never got diagnosed as a kid.
Yeah, I don't know if it was some kid in a year younger than me, or if they were just shorter than me. I'm fairly certain it was a kid a year younger than me. But they were, I think, with a skipping rope. Didn't do anything with the skipping rope. I went up to them and just full force pushed them onto the fucking floor, like both hands and everything. Stood there watching them cry their eyes out, and then as soon as I saw the teachers coming, I booked it for the fucking gate trying to get out to school, and failed tremendously, and then they locked me back in the cupboard.
Oh, thank God, back in the fucking closet.
I'd be miffed if I was mistaken for a mutt too, damn. Yeah, it was very fucking weird. But yeah, I got sent to the principal. Oh, I've already read that one. Therapist versus small YouTuber live stream. What unlocks your deeper memories bit?
Oh God.
If it ever got really physical, it probably wouldn't end well for any of my mullies. But yeah, I just remembered that, and that's one of the more like odd memories.
Odd.
to put it to describe it in a word. That's one of the more bizarre ones. I used to get so pissed off at the most stupid shit as a kid, but again, that's just what autism did for me as a child. So it was genuinely, growing up at the time, I thought was very fucking difficult. But looking back on it now, knowing that it was all linked back to like special needs like autism and ADHD and shit like that, I'd say it was fairly typical behaviour of me at the time.
Meanwhile, my autism just made me obsessed with Winx Club.
Why do you speak in Undertale glow text? What do you mean by that?
Why? Why do you do it so well?
All I do is literally just move closer to my microphone. What do you mean?
I don't know, it sounds like you do something.
Holy Congadero!
Anyway, back to my...
I was gonna say a lesbian story, come on.
To be fair, this one isn't that related.
Make it come out,
no,
like you.
I had 2 arseholes called Jack piss me off in good old secondary school. And one of them was an actual bully, where I probably should have smacked the shit out of a bit sooner. I don't know, in year 11 I eventually got a girl defending me.
Hey.
Very, very sweet girl. Also very tall, which probably helped. Anyway, but in year 8, this other Jack started getting really obsessed with me. And first of all, cruelly ironic. Something primary school.
Yeah. Something previously mentioned events.
I didn't even think about that at the time. I've just sort of remembered now. I'm like, oh yeah, no, okay. Well, karma exists.
My brother has the very special Wingaster attack. I saw that. Don't worry.
But he'd been harassing me for a fair few months, and we had a math class together. And I believe this might have been around the time when my granddad had a heart attack.
Oh God. Okay.
Not his first one, but the first one that's got him sent to hospital.
The first of many.
No. It was not his first. He's had silent heart attacks before. I never went to the hospital for them.
Jesus Christ.
No symptoms. Imagine. Except for heartburn.
Skrill issue.
Giggling. Anyway, no. But this particular day, I had some friends in the class as well.
Hmm.
Well, one in particular.
Yeah.
He decides to hug me at the end of class from behind. Knowing the trauma that I have now from other unrelated things, I'm not surprised I reacted in the way, but I threw him over a table.
Holy, you like fucking full-on suplexed him, what?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Adrenaline is one hell of a thing.
Well, yeah, that's true. You can do a lot of fucking things on adrenaline you probably can't
especially
normally.
when they're not expecting it, and I like ran out of the class. I didn't get in trouble. The teacher saw what happened.
Yeah.
He
It was
did hug me after that.
It was a very like, yeah, we saw that and we understand kind of thing.
I don't mean for this to be a sort of dark topic or anything. I mean this in the most jokingly way, as whenever I talk about dark or upsetting things. I got sexually harassed a lot.
Jesus Christ.
Keeping in mind, I have been overweight since I was a child, and I got bullied for that. Most of these people were bullying me for my weight while sexually harassing me.
Jesus fuck.
Because they thought it was bullying. Figure that one out. So, they took pictures of themselves incriminating themselves as well.
Huh.
I didn't even feel one of these happen, but I was waiting at lunch, I was with my friends, right after the phone ban, weirdly enough. Giggling. Also, my school banned phones. Yes, we rioted.
Bring back the phones! We want phone rights!
I think Uno got banned as well, because everyone just resorted to Uno afterwards.
I was gonna. Why fucking ban Uno? But if it's like a thing
It depended on who was there.
Yeah. I was gonna say, if it's like a fucking phone ban and then like Uno all of a sudden, fair enough.
Our PE changing rooms were separate from the school, as I think was for most cases. And there was this wall you could lean over, above where we had to line up.
No.
In our classes, and I was leaning over that wall before the lineup started. And it turns out there was a guy grabbing my arse, and I did not feel this.
Jesus fuck.
Not you copy and paste. Okay. And I did not feel this, I did not know it happened, but then, like, next day at lunch, he shows me a picture of it, and I'm like, what? Why would you tell me this? Is it because I didn't react? And then the year leader came over and lied at them.
Yeah, fucking.
Sorry, the pastoral year leader.
Jesus.
Also, I bullied a kid.
I mean,
this happened the year before, so I'm surprised she came over to sort of defend me. In year 7, I bullied a kid. I should specify for like a day. But there was this girl, she was called Holly, and I did later find out from my cousin, who went to school with her, that she has gone through some stuff herself, but we really didn't like her. And that does not justify it, but she wouldn't leave us alone. Trust us, we tried. We tried asking her to leave us alone, and she wouldn't. So after school one day, my friend says to me, lies to me, and is like, my phone's dead right now. Can I text something to her on your phone? And I'm like, why? I ended up letting her do it. Or letting him do it, as he is now. I believe he is a he now. And I got in trouble for that almost immediately because, of course, it was a message and they had proof it was me.
no.
Yeah, you know how I got bullied for years and they never did anything. And I got called to the. I don't remember what it was called. I got called to the specific department. Yelled at with my friend. We got detention. That you did a terrible job there.
It's gonna be shrunk down, so it's not.
Yeah, I know, but it just looks funny.
Looks stupid.
Anyway, but that happened in our not second period, but after our first break. We only had one break. After our morning break before lunch, I got taken out of class and they yelled at us. Anyway, during that break, that break before we got yelled at, we sent another message. That was not accounted to the teachers, so I got taken out the next day when the girl's sister reported it. And I already knew when I got taken there, but I had to wait for my friend to show up, and I basically went, yeah, we sent that before you talked to us. I nearly got isolation from it.
Jesus Christ.
Instead I got what would now be a C4 detention. It was a C5 at the time, it was an hour. So of course they put us in the same class. And we were just sat there giggling to each other. I do regret it. My mother nearly killed me. She didn't get told the first day. She got told the second day after I did it again. In their eyes, they had already phoned her before they talked to us. That was a fun day. I got in trouble for like 2 minutes.
I hate to be that guy and change the topic. Oh, fuck, I didn't shrink it down. But yes,
Like
Kelvin Enterprise.
I like the Kelvin Enterprise. Fuck you.
By the way, they liked it. Also, I was not friends with that person. Not the bullied person, but the other person who did it. By the way, they did it on my phone. Because they said theirs was dead, and then they were on their phone like 10 minutes after.
Yeah.
I'm not happy.
Literally that, oh, can I do this because something is broken on mine, and then it turns
They
out
still got incriminated anyway, so I didn't save anything. I was not friends with them after the year 8. They said something about my cousins when they went into foster care, and I nearly lost my shit at them.
Right, Louisa.
I said I had a therapist session with the very same department. It was not the same person, thankfully, because that would have been awkward. Much nicer lady. And then we weren't friends until end of year 10 during COVID. Where they messaged me, and they apparently didn't remember anything from year 8 or why we stopped talking, and I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Lying little bitch.
Huh. We're gonna be one of those assholes.
We had stopped talking at the end of year 7 because of an argument over my birthday. Because their dad shares the same birthday as me. And they were spiting their stepdad at the time, despite the fact that their real dad was a piece of shit. So they wanted me to move something. I didn't end up doing the thing that I was planning to do, which was bowling. I just forgot to invite people, so I ended up going to Cleethorpes instead with my cousin. It was also really hot that day. I also had a coughing issue at the time. I had an inhaler for it.
Fucking Cleethorpes.
It was bad. It was really warm.
I can imagine it's Cleethorpes.
We came home, and it was still warm the next day, and I went out and touched the concrete that had been in the sun, and it really hurt. Ow. So our first argument had been about birthdays.
I will just.
And then our argument in
a minute. My mum's home. I'll be back in a sec.
Don't leave me alone.
Let me unmute myself on OBS before I forget. God forbid we have another Undertale stream incident.
You don't want to know how quiet I went.
I know, I'm really sorry
I'm not entertaining your stream for free.
I'm sorry about that. It's just my mum knocked on the door and I had to go let her in. Because she is tired.
Does she also not take the keys like mine?
No, she does. It's just she's really fucking tired and wants to get straight to bed. Because she's done a full day today, so...
A full day?
Yep.
What was I asking about?
She works 7:30 while 8:30.
Oh.
What, so an hour? No. But yeah, she's...
An hour, you say?
An hour? How...
Where's she been all day?
Yeah, you've been skiving? No. But yeah, she's just got in and she is tired, so she's gonna be going straight to sleep. So I'm gonna have to kind of quiet down a bit now, but I still want to talk school memories because it's actually helping me remember a lot.
Yeah, where was I?
I was gonna say, where were you?
Oh yeah, so we stopped talking in year 7. About the birthday, I've decided that's what it was, even though, like, a day after the argument started, they said it's because I insulted their sister. They said the insult first, I repeated it. You didn't have a problem when I did it, but you...
All of a sudden.
Yeah. That kind of thing. I'm not cooking. And then in year 8 because of the cousin thing. And then we stopped talking when I went to college. We're sort of semi-talking now.
A semi-talking basis, yeah.
Listen, I'm looking at Discord. The last time any of us sent a message was 27 days ago. We went out and they admitted, yeah, I don't really talk to people unless I have something to talk about, and I'm like, fair enough, that works.
That's honestly valid. I'm kind of like that myself, but
yeah.
I feel like...
In this case, it's a month-long silence.
Yeah. For me,
that was the last person to send a message.
I was gonna say, because I'm kind of like that with a lot of people in my DMs, but for the most part, if it's like you, Gabby, or Kelton, or like another friend group that I've been a part of for years now, genuinely I will just actually talk, because I fucking love you guys, so... As cheesy and as fucking...
It is very, and I will spam you with gifts later.
Yes.
That tends to be a conversation.
As gay as that sounds of me to say it, I can say
Speaking
that,
of gay.
though. I was gonna say, that's me, hello.
Yeah. My journey of lesbianism, let's fucking go.
Let's get back to the topic at hand.
Weirdly enough, I was asked in year 4 by a classmate, are you gay? And I'm like, what?
Why are you gay? Which is I am gay.
Clearly this is a child who has only just learnt what the word is.
Yeah.
And he explained it to me, to his credit, and I went, no. I went, no.
God, fucking...
I used to play with this kid a lot. We had very big imaginations.
I can't remember any time I had those, like, oh, I've just learned this word. I'm gonna say it all the time, because I can. And it makes me look smart, or like, oh, it makes me like cool, or some shit like that. I never had a moment like that, I don't think.
The funny thing is I'm pretty sure he only asked me. He said something. And my cousin knew I was gay before I did.
He had a premonition.
Natalie knew I was gay before I did. We were walking home. No, we were not walking home. We would not have walked home at that point in time. This was when I was still going to youth club.
I just saw the little face.
Yeah, I thought that was on purpose, so I didn't say anything.
Yeah, it was. It was from the last stream.
Yeah.
I did it for funsies, and then I completely forgot it was there until just now.
It's fine. But we were walking down to the pub that was near an old friend's house, which, by the way, their house was massive. They moved eventually, and I'm like, why? Why would you move from that? I know you can afford it. Also because I ended up getting attacked on the way home, like, right by their house.
Jesus.
I will not go into that right now.
Yeah.
I will go off topic, but I will go into it next time.
I don't think it's better to... I think it's better to not go into detail on that one.
It wasn't bad.
I remember when I saw Sans vs Freddy Fazbear rap battle and Sans hit a middle finger and 8-year-old me did not know what it meant. So I literally went to a room with my mom and 3 elder sisters, flipped them off and said, "What does this mean?" I mean, that's understandable, because that's still like some form of childhood naivety.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain I didn't know what the word mofo meant until my sister came into the room one day and just said, "Yo, mofos." And my mum and dad were in there at the time, and they just immediately were like, "Where the fuck have you heard that from?" I was like, it immediately clicked in my head, oh, that's a bad thing, okay. But it just means motherfucker, so.
I think we were allowed to say bastard and arse. under specific circumstances.
I can remember the first thing swear-wise I was allowed to say was tough titty. That was it for a time.
I think the first swear I actually said was calling my mother a bitch. Which she told me to do because she missed my parents' evening. No.
To be fair,
like show and tell thing we did in primary school.
The tough titty thing, that was the first swear words I was allowed to say. But the first swear words I actually said was from a certain movie that was bigger, longer, and uncut.
Hi, South Park.
I most definitely probably said something before, I just don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I started swearing in secondary school and I was surprised. I got told off for playing Panic at the Disco around my cousins. This was around the time the foster care thing happened, I think.
Yeah.
But I was playing Don't Frighten Me with a Good Time, which has drug names in it. And I was playing this around Natalie's younger brother. He's not that much younger, he's like 4 years younger than me. Yeah, but I was in secondary school at the time and he was not. So I got told off for playing it on the speaker, even though we were both enjoying it and he probably knew better than to say it. Just in case they said it at school. Oh, Freddy Fazbear.
It's Michael's little plushie.
What was I yapping about? I forgot. Oh yeah, the gay thing.
The gay thing.
We were walking home. No, we were still not walking home. We were walking down to the pub near my friend's house. Because it was my uncle's birthday or something. And me and Natalie had just been to the pub. And she was like, yeah, I knew you were gay for like before you, and I'm like, why?
How could you withhold
I
such
don't
vital
remember her
information from me?
reasoning. I don't remember.
What should be look like that? You just got that look.
Yeah. I
again.
swear to God her reasoning might have genuinely been because I was obsessed with rainbows.
What in this day and age is the gay look? Let's be real. I don't think gay has a look anymore. It's just a thing.
My mother says it's an autistic look. I tend to get offended about this.
Yeah, I don't think there is an autistic look. Especially given that half the time when I tell people I'm autistic, they literally turn to me and say, "You what?" As if to say, like, they would have never guessed in a million years. So I don't think there is an autistic look either. There's obviously, like, Down syndrome, but that can't be helped because that's a genetic thing. And
this got brought up because I showed my mother like a picture with Kelton in.
Oh, my Freddy 5.
And she said that we had the same look.
Intimidating autistic couple.
And that she's seen it with people on the internet. She started comparing me, not to serial killers this time, thank God, but to this kid in a show who's like violently autistic and has Asperger's.
Yeah.
You know, the term that we don't use anymore.
Yeah, for
good reason.
Yeah, because I'm fairly certain the guy that term is named after was a bit of a Nazi.
Yeah, no, he was. Also, it has the idea that some autistics are more desirable than others, which is why we don't use it, but my mother still insists on using it, no matter how many times I tell her. Because she insists that's my actual diagnosis, but she started comparing me to this kid, and it's like, you were never like this. I'm like, because it's a fictional child!
Yeah, it's a fictional child, and two,
The spectrum varies.
like, literally, again, bringing up the point of, for me, people don't know I'm autistic until I fucking tell them. Because it's
They
like,
could,
I actively downplay it, for one, and two, it's nowhere near as bad as it used to be as a kid, so...
In theory, there's the argument it's because he's a boy, and I'm a girl, and they present differently. And then I remember I have is she a cousin? I don't remember if she's a cousin, but we have like a family member I've not seen in a fair few years. Her name is Shannon. And she has PDA like I do. Which is pathological demand avoidance. I am far less severe in this than she was. She was quite bad for a very long time. I got to witness this. I used to go to her house a lot. So she'd be better off comparing me to her, and she has a
Fat Ralph. Fat Ralph.
But I don't know why she's comparing me to a fictional character. I don't know whether it's based off a real story, which, considering how long she's been watching it, I don't think it is. It just seems a bit long, and they're very much into adulthood now.
Gay dudes used to play tennis and wear pink scarves and mafia mustaches. Now they're your neighbour Kyle, who jokes about straight too much and about being straight too much around his religious fruitcake parents. Waiter, give me one size fits all autism mold for my autism cake. Yeah, pretty much. Also, yes, Fat Ralph, because why not? Storm. Oh no, Fat Ralph. Okay, we're not adding Fat Ralph. I can't add him properly. I like fuck am I cutting him out normally.
I could probably go around and do it manually, to be fair.
Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna leave that cabinet as is. That can be the...
So empty!
Yeah. It'll fill up over time. That could be like a thing to like signify like the more the comic goes on, you know. Just more stuff gets added to the thing. Why is he new? Why is he new? Time's been rough since he sealed the Grand Fountain. That's Fat Ralph. He's just built like that.
That's how he's built.
Our boy Fat Ralph. Just go to...
No, I wanna start an ARG soon. I just don't know what.
I would do another World ARG, but I don't know what to do it like ever. I could... Part of me wants to revisit the Lord T
analog horror. Analog horror version. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, like honestly, an analog horror like Lord T thing would go really hard. Especially given
I was gonna do my own and invite you to join me. But now you've got plans to do your own. You piece of shit.
I'm sorry. But yeah,
how am I meant to evolve the teenie?
I don't know. Also, I just realised I have top messages on my fucking phone chat thing because the Grand Fountain message isn't there. Oops.
Oops.
Alright. I think that's going to be the general vibe of the panel. There is one more boy I need to draw first, however.
You know how to draw.
Shit.
I still all your skills. You're so much better than art than I am.
Shut up. Just stop.
But it looks so good!
It looks good, but compared to your art...
You have no fucking right to say I'm better than you.
What's the last thing I did, please?
I've seen the way you fucking draw and, like, again, your backgrounds. Yes, please.
I'm working on it.
Do that Godzilla analog horror thingy and stuff some poor fellow inside the purple cat. Fucking man in the suit. Analog horror thing. Oh god. I actually didn't get into Man in the Suit until, like, I properly kicked in with my Godzilla phase. And it fucking sucks that the Godzilla fandom completely harassed unknowingly into attempted, you know... I'm fairly certain. I could be misremembering that, so correct me if I am wrong. I don't want to make up events that are completely fictional and believe them to be true. I will apologise if I'm not right about that. But the fact that the Godzilla fandom were toxic pieces of shit and harassed them over the Man in the Suit thing, just existing in general, to the point where unknowingly cancelled it out of pure hatred for the Godzilla fandom, which justified... I said pure hatred, I'm probably exaggerating with that. But, yeah. More power to unknowingly for knowing when to be like, right, you guys have been pieces of shit, you're not getting any more of this now.
It'll stay in mine.
Putting the foot down was the best thing they could have done, and genuinely. Why can't we have nice things? Because the Godzilla fandom said so. And, yeah, it's one of the reasons why I am big into Godzilla. Like, I do like some of the films, Shin Godzilla being my favourite. And with the way it unknowingly was going with their Man in the Suit ARG thing, like, taking a very similar approach with, like, he's rapidly evolving, like, Shin Godzilla kind of thing, I was really looking forward to seeing more of it, and just generally, like, the whole, like, fusing with the suits and stuff. I don't even think I've watched the Ghidorah incident yet, though. But, again, fandoms do what fandoms do, and try and cancel people over pretty much nothing. And
if you are...
no, it's alright. I really wish Unknowingly got treated better. I really do.
Yeah.
Dudes will glaze Godzilla NES creepypasta but harass anyone trying to do something. No, literally. Yeah, they fucking praise Godzilla NES, like the whole red creepypasta thing, like it's the gospel, and yet a concept which shares remarkable similarity to a film that's been out since 2016 in some concepts, apparently that's too much for the Godzilla fandom. And I think one of the reasons why they started harassing Unknowingly over it was because it was disrespectful to the original suit actor of the original Gojira movie. And one, I can kind of see why, because I'm fairly certain that original actor's passed away. But at the same time, it's obviously fucking fiction, man! Like, clearly Unknowingly has a deep respect and love for the Godzilla fandom, and or like just Godzilla in general, and means no malice whatsoever in the man in the suit thing. But people just didn't see that. They just thought, oh, what's that? Godzilla suit actor that's really beloved and pretty much, like, founded the way tokusatsu actors portray, like, kaiju characters. What's that? He's suddenly fucking fused with his suit. Oh. Cancel. Kill. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in other words...
They're really bad at doing that.
In other words, support Unknowingly's Murdertrons ARG, which I'm fairly certain they are still doing. I could be wrong about that, but again, Unknowingly deserves all the support that they can get.
Yeah.
Because, holy shit, they genuinely did do some really good stuff, even with Man in the Suit. I don't think he's mentioned by name, even. Yeah. What the fuck, when's the Chuck E. Cheese gonna... when's the Chuck E. Cheese family gonna cancel Scott Cawthon for fucking FNAF? Yeah, apparently we've already cancelled Scott as a fandom because of his political donations, but...
Yeah.
God forbid a man doesn't do his research and donates to anti-LGBTQ stuff unknowingly, so...
I think it was his response that did it,
Yeah.
as it is always. In terms of cancelling creators, I don't know whether anything bad came from this, but if you remember, I was talking to Gabby a while ago while playing Keys on Roblox.
No.
about what I think. But it came up, if you remember, they were playing Homicipher, or however it's said.
Homicipher, yeah.
Homicipher. I don't know, it's probably not.
I think it's that.
I don't care. No offense to you, but I don't care.
Yeah.
But a lot of people tried cancelling the creator of it. Not for anything in particular that you might expect from the game itself, considering you're dealing with fucking entities.
Yeah.
But because they thought that the MC was a child. She's a serial killer.
The only time...
I don't know if that's spoilers or something like that.
The only time I can see a child being a serial killer is Jeff the Killer. But that's just because that's what Jeff the Killer is.
Michael Myers. Came out wrong.
Yeah.
What was the version? The 2009 version. Got severely bullied and killed animals.
That's a
the
thing.
Rob Zombie version.
Yeah. One thing...
those ones.
I will apologise for going on another tangent here, but one of the things that I found really fucking funny was, because I didn't actually read Jeff the Killer when it was popular, on top of the fact that I didn't really find Jeff the Killer all that cool, and for good reason, because it wasn't until I watched Zaf9's video of him and Kazu reading it that the original creepypasta's kinda shit.
Yeah.
It's like try hard, needlessly edgy shit on top
I got
of
told
really
off
fucking
for trying to
dumb
get into creepypasta.
writing. Yeah, really?
My mother told me off because of the like Slenderman incident.
Oh,
That one. So she thought. I'm pretty sure she thought that no matter what, getting involved would lead to something bad. And I'm sat there like, okay.
She does realize as well, though, because my parents did that. I think my
I know the girls involved were already mentally ill and treatment was mismanaged. They just found something to focus on.
Yeah.
It could have been literally anything. That my mother did not care.
Yeah.
So I never really got into creepypasta. I watched Marble Hornets. Gabby made me watch Marble Hornets. I enjoyed that.
I enjoyed that. Wasn't that a thing like when we first?
I believe.
I was gonna say I remember Gabby having a massive Marble Hornets phase not that long ago.
It was 2023, so it was a while ago. But they got back into it
Yeah.
a few months ago with Max. I think it was with Max originally.
Shout out, my god,
that was
Max.
We love Max.
Oh yeah. Sonic EXE. Oh yeah. All right. So what about Jason Voorhees
No,
or
sorry, got into Sonic EXE.
Tiki Toby or Titchy Toby? I don't know. Most OG creepypastas suck ass. Sonic EXE got carried by a fucking fan game, and the OG author was a rumor. Unfortunately, the OG author was, I'm fairly certain that, and just in general, a massive dickhead anyway. Like, posting a call to arms for all Sonic EXE fans, like against people that mock it at the time, like back when it properly had its first boom in popularity because of the fan game, and it was just like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
That is me with the Allspawn creator.
That's
because 2020 happened and he took the mod down and made it in this shitty Minecraft VR version thing, and that's the only way you could play it. Oh, sorry, I saw that line of it.
Yeah, I don't know why.
But he didn't like masks. He didn't like masks or vaccines, and then got into controversy on Discord, and he's not gone back on it. There are versions of Allspawn flying around. I've got one now. They're in other mod packs that have been saved. I specifically joined a server I'm in for the mod pack, just to take out the Allspawn file.
It's like when dudes assembled anime fans against Justin Bieber.
Fucking hell.
I don't remember that, but that doesn't sound too far-fetched of an event.
No, it doesn't. I remember hating Justin Bieber, but
I think everybody's hated Justin Bieber at some point.
I'm pretty sure there's like one or two songs I like. I can't complain.
I'll be honest, I don't like any of his songs, even like in retrospect.
I've got one somewhere, let me look for it.
Even though I will admit, the hate that I had for him at the time was purely forced. Even then, like, nowadays, even though I don't really care about him as an individual or his music.
Yeah, I have one.
I can't deny, like, I was like, yeah, this is just a bit forced hate.
Playlist I was listening to a while ago. I still sometimes.
And even then, me being a massive metalhead anyway, he's just not my cup of tea. So,
unlike me, who listens to any and all genres as long as I like the songs.
Grown dudes really ganged up on a kid because he was slightly annoying, and grown women chased him too. Yeah, it's another strange old thing about old gen internet. Honest to God, yeah, like late 2000s to early 2010s internet was just fucking wild with some of the shit that happened.
The problem is it still happens now.
Yeah, just it doesn't feel.
People get all this self-righteousness. Get out.
It doesn't feel as like.
If you ever make an ARG, please tell off your fandom.
Oh god, yeah.
Please publicly tell them off and tell them to shut the fuck up. If they dare try and harass someone.
Look, honest to God, right? I genuinely would. Like, if I see somebody going after somebody, or like, say you did a thing, or like you start an ARG and you're getting flack for it, like, again, kind of like the unknowingly situation with the man in the suit shit, I would genuinely be the person to be like, can you all shut the fuck up, please? And just let them do their thing?
I meant if it's like just someone in the fandom.
Oh.
If it's to yourself, just don't respond.
I mean, yeah, obviously, but if it was to somebody in the fandom,
Yeah.
Like, completely unwarranted.
It's like everyone who got pissed that Dream wasn't controlling fans.
It
If
would
anything, just cover your own ass.
Yeah. It reminds me, and I don't know if this is going to be any, like, if this is going to ring a bell for you or not, but there was a Steven Universe artist a while ago, and a Homestuck artist as well, that I actually liked their fan art of. They genuinely did some really good fan art. I think it was Zamiz or something like that, if the name rings a bell.
I don't know who it is.
Well, essentially they were harassed off the internet for, I think at the time, just drawing rose quartz with, like, either skinnier proportions or something. I can't remember what it was. It was something involving Steven Universe. But they, I do believe, attempted, if you get what I mean by that, and ended up hospitalized because of it. And I'm fairly certain, I can't remember if that was the cookie incident as well, or if that was somebody else. But yeah, they disappeared off the internet for a while, and I think they came back to give an update, but I don't think they've been on the internet since, to which, good on them.
We had a thing happen after the second Spider-Verse film came out, and the Spider-Verse fandom are full with pieces of shit. Spider Pastel, they're an overweight Spider-Man. So, as you can imagine, that went well.
Yep.
And the creator stopped making art of it. We've since sort of, like, come back, and, you know, there's obvious arguments. There's a whole dinosaur in the film. I don't think someone being overweight is a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, they won't be. They have to be skinny if they're wearing. We don't care. It's fiction.
It's a fucking Spider-Man film. Let them do as they please. God damn it.
I'd love to show up on my overweight and ciggies and let people get pissed off at them when they are seen doing athletic things.
Same thing happened to Fiznom, the lead developer of FNAF Plus. Well, he didn't attempt, but he was still harassed. Yeah, but that's because, right, if I remember correctly, Fiznom didn't keep his fucking mouth shut, is what happened. Because somebody... Fiznom, I've probably gone over this on stream before. I think I actually have. Can't remember which stream it was, though. But Fiznom wasn't happy with the state of Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach when that released, which, justifiably so, it was a buggy piece of shit. To a point where... It still is. Fiznom actively left the fandom because of it. Like, they were still making FNAF Plus because they were legally contracted to, because of the Fanverse initiative, which is that even happening anymore? I'm just gonna put that out there. And, yeah. And somebody on a trailer for FNAF Plus, I think purely as a joke, said, oh, maybe we should all review bomb the game and say it sucks ass when that comes out. To which Fiznom fans actively fucking harassed and berated this person, sending them death threats, gore videos, and whatnot. And I'm fairly certain instead of apologizing at the time, Fiznom just did not give a shit and didn't keep his fucking mouth shut, didn't apologize at all. And it got worse from there to a point where that's the reason FNAF Plus got pulled from the fanverse. And it's one of the reasons why I was deeply upset by Fiznom's actions, because I was really looking forward to FNAF Plus. And had Fiznom just taken it as a joke and kept his fucking gob shut, which, to be fair, I don't know if they've improved as a person, because I completely, like, stopped watching them after that. But from what I've heard, they have tried. But, it pissed me off, because I was really looking forward to FNAF Plus. And it still kind of pisses me off as well, because, again, FNAF Plus looked genuinely really, really good. Like, some of the designs in retrospect, bit weird, some of the design choices, but overall, it looked like it was a promising reimagining of FNAF 1. But, because, you know, Fiznom be Fiznom, and Fiznom fans be the way they fucking were, toxic as shit at the time. God knows if they got any better. We lost FNAF Plus because of it.
Yeah. As for the fanverse thing, it appears to still kind of be ongoing. It's just waiting for game releases. So I think there's Five Nights at Candy's remakes that are coming out. They're not out yet. We never got the third or the fourth one. No, the fourth one.
Yeah, I say it was Candy's Fall that was announced initially for the fanverse, but then I think Emil said later on, I'm just going to remake the entire series and include 4 as a bonus.
Latest installment, My Pop Goes. April 3rd, 2023. Also, Pop Goes!
Pop Goes, my god. Although I do believe there is some drama regarding Kane Carter.
God fucking damn it!
I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh no!
Unless that was the Apple group chat that I'm remembering. That whole thing.
Oh, Pop Goes.
Dude, I was devastated when Quiet was inactive for like a year or so. I'm glad he's alright now, but still.
The Joy Creation is also in it.
Yeah. To be fair, the Joy... Right. With...
We love the Joy Creation.
So the Joy Creation's amazing. With the fanverse stuff now, for me it's kind of just a case of like, when it happens, and I'll probably watch Dorko play the games, because I fucking love Dorko. Dorko, my forever FNAF goat. Dorko will always be my go-to for FNAF-related content now. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why have you never watched Dorko? What's going on, guys? Dorko back again?
50-20 video, so I don't remember. Like that's it.
I remember when Kane was beefing...
I'm primarily watching Eve Goes Boom for a while.
I remember when Kane was beefing with Theft King for whatever reason. It wasn't Theft King the one that had a pissy little, like, argument on Twitter? Against, like, Martin Walls or Pastra, or whoever it was? To a point where people genuinely, like, looked at Theft King's behaviour and thought, no, he's genuinely just a little piece of shit. I used to watch Theft King, and then that whole thing happened. And I've not looked back since. Like, honest to God. Couldn't care less about Theft King if I tried. He told Kane to burn in hell or something. Yeah, because I think there was something... I think they were having an argument, and then it sparked off of that, and that's when it all kicked off, and he became a pissy little brat about things. In my defense. Sorry, the Sebastian solo song's on. Yeah, I think out of all the FNAF fanverse games that are still yet to come out, like Pop Goes, Evergreen, the Five Nights at Candy's series, and Joy of Creation, Pop Goes feels like it's going to be the one to come out first, purely by the fact that that gets shown off the most out of all the fanverse projects. Like every kind of charity stream that Dorko does or something like that, there's always Pop Goes related, like, donation incentives. Five Nights at Candy's, I feel like we hear just enough about in, like, tiny little bursts every now and then. And if Emil Mako is completely remaking the series for the fanverse, then fair enough. I can understand why he's not really giving updates on stuff. But the Joy of Creation, nothing against Nixon. Has there been any news on that recently? I haven't heard anything about the Joy of Creation reignited thing, or whatever it's called, since it was announced for the fanverse, like years upon years ago now. So, is that even still happening? Is Nixon okay? Are they alive? It could be that Nixon's posting stuff on it about Twitter, but... posting stuff about it on Twitter, sorry, I forgot that.
Balls.
But when it comes to the Joy of Creation, I genuinely don't know, like, what's the situation on that? What's, like, the development status? Is it still happening? Plus, I will be honest, right, about the Joy of Creation. That's one of those games that I warmed up to over time. I thought it was overrated.
To be announced, it's not out yet.
Alright. I thought it was overrated as shit and looked like your average SFM, like, garbage at the time. But that's just Nixon's style.
Don't you dare!
And I know, yeah, I said, at the time. So, I've genuinely warmed up to the Joy of Creation now, and it's one of the few games that actually has a sequence in that is one of my ultimate like, know things. Like, immediately, if it happens, I immediately shut down, because I hate it. It's the basement section. You know that bit with the long hallway? Yeah. One thing that ultimately triggers me into absolute fear is something coming from a distance. I've mentioned this before, I know I have. Something coming from a distance behind you, and it's getting louder and louder and louder. And that entire thin hallway segment in the basement is the perfect example of that. I fucking hate that section of the Joy of Creation, and it's one of the reasons why I will never play that game, ever.
Fear of speed. Pacophobia.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Phobia word, that thing.
I see it said a lot in referral to whenever you see like a horror video and they're not going quick enough.
Yeah.
Bro, I have it. Hurry the fuck up.
Speed up,
I get it. Hurry up. With it that we're about to die. I think it's fine.
But yeah, honest to God, I've genuinely warmed up to the Joy of Creation, so... It is one of... I will accept that it is one of the best FNAF fan games out there. Purely from, like, iconic status, and it's got some genuinely good gameplay loops in it. And it's overall a solid project as well, so... Yeah, it's definitely up there. I still think, though, my favourite FNAF-related thing, granted not FNAF explicitly, will always be the Walton Files. I fucking love the Walton Files.
That doesn't count!
Shut up, you!
None of that counts! That's not FNAF!
Hey,
That's something better!
look, at the time, before, like, the actual analog horror boom back in the early 2020s, Martin was actually making it a FNAF fan game kind of thing. But then he scrapped it and just said, you know what, analog horror. To which,
well,
for the better, because holy shit. Walton Files Bunny Farm, my goat.
Fuck you anyway. What do I draw?
Draw Terry.
No. Finish twice. I'm sleeping it. I'm gonna sleep in her bed. My pencil isn't fucking charged. Just never do Apple. never do.
Oh, don't worry, ignore the fact that my phone is an Apple device.
I'm drinking Pepsi out of the straw. I'm gonna bend this straw. I want a silly straw, but it's so difficult to clean. Oh, my dishwasher can do it. My tabletop dishwasher. It's actually not that bad. I don't have anything to yap about. We moved too far away from school.
I was gonna say, we went from school memories to FNAF shit and, like, controversies.
I used to watch HBO Doom a lot. It's just the animatronics playing, and I've never grown used to any other voice.
Sorry, Kellen.
Help.
Actually, yeah, alright. Speaking of voices and stuff,
shall we talk
about the casting for the new FNAF movie?
No, because I haven't seen it.
Ah, shit.
You can't talk about that. We've got to wait until I've seen it.
Okay. Fair enough.
Did I start redrawing the bedroom?
I think you said you
I'm gonna send you no, I started redrawing the farm.
The farm.
Do you want to see... No, for reference, no, I haven't started redrawing the background. I might recolor it, though. I just haven't done my pen yet. I'm gonna send this directly to you from my alt, because I can't bother to go through the pain of sending it to myself.
Fair enough.
You're gonna see why I have a problem with it. Because I didn't know how to do a wood texture without just drawing it. And I couldn't find one.
Also, to say that I don't usually draw animals, like, in walking poses.
Draw a cat. draw my cat.
Terry.
If I had a rabbit, if I had a picture of a rabbit, I'd tell you to draw the rabbit, but I don't have one!
Whoa!
I don't have a phone back then.
Honest to God, that looks like carpet, but that works.
Fill in that little, like, missing pixel on Terry's whiskers. I'm calling them whiskers.
Where are you looking?
Right on the bottom of the three big other side. There's like a gap.
That bit?
Just put in a pixel in. Thank you. It's really pissed me. I can't explain why, it just looked like a really deep gap. Anyway, no, I don't like drawing. Nor do I know how to draw a wall. I could probably just leave it unshaded. Do you want to see my best background? I think I've shown my best background before.
I do. I very much do.
I have backgrounds from Krita that I used to draw on Krita.
Oh god, he's balding. Unk does not still got it.
Balding!
Balding! Oh!
Fuck.
You set yourself up!
Shut the fuck up.
He's so
I have a
fucking
specific
tiny.
art account.
Why is he
Krita PNGs.
He's so fucking small!
Oh, God, I don't know what it is.
Oh, Terry! Terry, my boy!
What do you mean S background?
Sorry,
What the fuck is that?
I'm stimming over how small the little goober is.
I'm gonna leave this open, and if you stay in the call after the stream ends, I'm gonna go through these with you.
I
Holy
most
shit, they look
likely might, if I convert over to phone.
Yeah, okay. Because I want you to see these. Not the backgrounds, but everything else. I hate this. Why are these on separate layers? That's not even the right... Okay, this is the background. How do I download? Scanning for viruses. My file!
I made it!
Oh, that's not smartest. I might take a screenshot of that from Instagram. Shivers.
I just saw the fingerless gloves on the couple on the couch. Are they bikers or arthritis victims?
They're lesbian.
No. What do you mean by that? They just wear fingerless gloves because that's just how I draw characters. I don't draw... I tend to draw a lot of characters wearing gloves just because it's easier for me to do so. So, it's more so just a stylistic choice.
Oh, no, I think I'm gonna have to go on my Instagram as well later.
I think the only characters I have that don't wear gloves is Tuna, Michael, and Zelia. That's it. Technically speaking, Meeks as well, but Meeks has a fucking power armor, so I guess it kind of doesn't count.
Oh, I hate these. Why do I have a piece of Delta Rune art?
Goes on that?
This has to have been from back when it first released. Oh no.
You know.
Is it even done?
You know.
The Dark Ages.
Well, I'm not showing you later. This one is I'm not going to show you.
Yeah.
I'll download the ones that I will show you, but other than that, I am fucking terrified. Holy shit!
Where is Mikael? There he is.
This is a mid art. As in, it's not my earliest art because it's not here. Oh, look at him!
Look at it.
Oh, and his little shadow. I thought he was actually moving.
Did you? Oh, I was gonna say, did you not see Terry on the thing?
No, I did see him. I just like seeing him.
He's Gooba. He's a fucking creature.
It's a shadow. He looks like he's moving. He looks so alive.
The fact that that little guy turns into the thing that your Fujitech is above.
Yes.
Canonically as well. I just need to figure
Tara
it
would
out.
love him. She will keep him as a pet.
Yes. You'll have to pry him away from Arrayus first. Because he's Arrayus's pet.
I love having because I have this like I can't even call it a head cannon. It's just canon. because I got into Ask accounts again, and I'm like, if there was to anyone who would be talking to a bunch of voidless, bodiless voices from the void and asking characters questions, it would be her. She would be the one going around and delivering them.
Hmm.
And I think that's cute. Point in case, she's going to infiltrate your universe and steal him.
That's all that she does.
That's all she does. She just accidentally falls there and finds him and then leaves with him.
Falls into the Auckland household and is like, oh, nobody's in except this little axolotl. Mine now, I guess. And then it kickstarts like a massive story arc of finding Terry.
Okay, we're doing a fucking collab.
Fuck.
We're gonna talk about his hair. And I'll
grinding
draw.
power.
No,
Sorry, grinding power just came on.
you're gonna leave me again.
No, I'm not gonna deafen, don't worry.
I hate my old house. That's not that bad, actually. There's some of these that I'm not downloading because they're not complete enough for me to download. I used to leave things as sketches. What the fuck happened? Actually, to call this a sketch would be, oh my god. We're downloading that.
Alright, I have just exported that. That's going to be the first panel, so just the goobers on the sofa.
We're not downloading the Undertale stuff.
Like, you know what? I'm going to put that on. I'm going to put on the EP that I made. The Undertale themed one.
You're gonna start seeing where Terra might come from. More specifically, you're gonna see where her mother started coming from. The admin. Where the admin's design came from. You're gonna recognize the character.
Also,
and I'm gonna do a side by side, and you're gonna be like, how did that turn into that? And I'm gonna tell you all it's you're kicking my feet like why
like twirling your finger around the telephone cord. Like, did you hear what Stacy said about Jackson?
Oh, it's disgusting. Sorry, I don't like these.
I don't like
these images.
I don't like people called Stacy. I do. My manager was called Stacy actually at the shop. She was nice. She's a nice person.
You'll have to say the name of the shop.
Hot Take Sands was not that hard. I literally beat him on my third try. I mean, that's
maybe
fair
for you.
Yeah, maybe for you. For other people, scum of the earth. Worst fight ever. Undying the Undying says hello, by the way, Robin.
I don't deserve this.
God damn it. But yeah,
I said I had a My Little Pony color in here somewhere.
I can't really say shit about Sans because I refuse to do the genocide run at all. I like seeing characters that I love and cherish with all my heart genuinely being happy, so the genocide route for me is an immediate no. I refuse to ever do that.
That's traced. I already know that's traced. I was not that good back then.
I thought you said that's Chris. I was like, Chris? Chris Deltarune?
Chris Deltarune?
Mercedes-Benz. I beat the Undying on my second try too. She's a bull.
Keep in mind, I'm not used to big combat games.
Yeah. Especially, I imagine, bullet hell games as well.
Your boobs are very big.
I only beat them on simulators. Ah, fair enough. Also say, what about boobs? Huh?
Fuck you say?
Kara's not here. Kara Emily
Sister
Derrickson.
location, no!
Sister location. I should stress Kara Emily Derrickson, not Undertale Kara, because that would just be fucking wrong. Like, ugh.
Yeah. That's not bad, actually. Mari! Hello! I love Mari. I remember the person I was roleplaying with for like a long time, even with the old version of Mari, for that roleplay compared to what eventually became Athena. Keep in mind, we didn't talk until like a year or two after we first met, because I was roleplaying on Roblox at the time.
As one
And,
usually does, to be fair.
Yeah, no, Roblox adopt and raise.
I can't say shit. I used to roleplay on Roblox a lot as well. The epic crossover was my shit back in the day.
I've roleplayed in the YouTube comment sections, and I found those missing. Oh boy. No.
Didn't we find
but
didn't you find those last stream?
Yep.
Yep.
No.
The last drawing stream even.
Last drawing, no. I didn't find it the last drawing stream because I was at my granddad's. I found it.
Yeah, shit.
I found it at some point. Some point recently. Not last week. But that friend of mine that I was role playing with kept saying Mari's name is Mary.
Ugh.
And that really pisses me off. But we were talking about roleplay while on the call. Which is also when I took a picture of my cat. And I have a picture of Oscar on a bike.
On a bike?
Which I took at the time. Yeah, I had a bike, then I can't ride a bike. I need training wheels. And I had to correct her. And then I think I had to do the same with Gabby. For me, I found the name Mari, and I'm gonna presume I took it from Marionette. So I can definitely see how it'll probably be said as Mary, but I have to consistently correct this. I say consistently, it doesn't happen often, it only happened twice. I have a feeling I may need to do it again in the future, and I'm not looking forward to it, but it is Mari.
Yeah.
Not Mary.
See,
Please, God, no.
No, please don't do it. For me, while we're on the topic of character names, I think I mentioned this in my first drawing video from the olden days. I say the olden days, like when I first started the channel. The Arrayus Auckland one. It's all about beloved woman here. Arrayus's name was inspired by, of all things, Rheneas from Thomas the Tank Engine. So one of the narrow gauge engines. And I liked how Rheneas sounded, and I probably would have called Arrayus Rheneas, but it just didn't fit right without it sounding like an explicit, oh, haha, funny steam engine thing. So I thought, well, what can I, call then? And I workshopped some names for like a good couple minutes, and then I landed on Arrayus, and it was like, ooh, I like that one. And it will, like, I've had a lot of people over the years say like Aurus, Auris, Auris, but like only one person back in college got it right first try. It was when I was just sat in like one of the, I can't remember what we called them, like the learning curve, that was it. It was when we sat in a learning curve in college where all like the computers and the library shit was, and I was sat drawing on MS Paint, and this person comes up to me in my class and he's like, oh, what's that character you're drawing? Arrayus? And I was like, you are the first person I have met to say it properly. Thank you. You don't know how much that means to me. And he was generally like, alright, cool. And then he just sat down and we started talking about Transformers, because he was one of the people that got me back into Transformers at the time. But yeah, it's always been pronounced Arrayus. And I'm also one of those people that's like, I pull them up on it's like, it's Arrayus, not Auris or anything like that, because, autism.
I try and say it wrong just to piss you off, but knowing me, I'll continue to say it right.
You're an asshole.
I think I avoided saying her name for a very long time because I didn't know how to say it.
Yeah.
And that was up until recently.
To be fair, I don't think I actually really said her name that often.
No, I was going off roleplay.
Looking at him.
I'm gonna take this image and draw a teeny on top of it.
You draw a teeny riding on top of Terry like a cowboy.
Yeah.
Transformers taught me the only way to get a girl to notice you is to transform into something cool like a fighter jet. Hi, Thundercracker. How's that directorial debut going for you?
Oh.
Oh god. I really do want to collect more Transformers again, but with how expensive they are and how little room I have in my bedroom now. Like, speaking of Thundercracker, actually, I think they've shown off a new Voyager class studio series Thundercracker recently that looks really, really good. Like, a lot better than the Earthrise Starscream / just general Seeker mold. Because that was a Classics upscale, I'm fairly certain. But yeah, they've shown off a new Voyager Thundercracker, and you know, as soon as they release that as Starscream, I am buying that day one. Holy shit, I need that figure, it looks so good. Especially as Starscream. I miss Bionicles. Bionicles, ooh. Did you ever have Bionicles, Robin?
Be more specific.
What was that, sorry?
I'd be more specific, I don't know what you're on about.
Just the Bionicle.
I might have known in a different name.
It was just like, did you have any Bionicle as a kid?
What you're on about? Oh, those.
Lego Bionicle. How do you not know Bionicle?
I don't know names.
Fair enough.
I saw something with these recently, and I don't like what I saw.
Oh. I can only imagine.
And the problem is they unironically look better than the actual things.
I used to have shit tons. Like, a metric shit ton of Bionicle as a kid. But it was that era of Bionicle where the oh god. Anything but the Gooners. The joint systems were so brittle that the U-shaped ball joint connectors would always break and snap open. Especially with the way...
why I had so much hate on them.
Yeah, it was like... sometime, like, the middle of the road Bionicle, like, in terms of the story as well. And I remember a lot of my Bionicle pieces breaking a lot of the time, so I couldn't even have complete figures. Especially being a kid, I could never, like, keep them together in, like, the normal forms anyway, because, you know, I had to take them apart and make my own kind of characters, so... But yeah, I fucking loved Bionicle when I was a kid. But my all-time favourite LEGO theme in general will always be LEGO Power Miners. Power Miners, even now, I have some of the sets.
Not my favourite LEGO thing is.
Is it Ninjago?
No, it's LEGO Friends.
Ah, fuzz.
Actually, no, it's LEGO Elves, but they don't do them anymore.
Yeah, LEGO Elves was a thing, wasn't it?
It's still on Netflix.
Probably how people find out about it now, like, oh, is this a theme? Oh shit, yeah, the Netflix show got a theme, what the fuck? But for me, Power Miners was... Power Miners... Power Miners for me was, like, cool as shit back in 2009 as a kid. And it's still cool as shit even now as an adult. Like, the Thunder Driller is still one of my favourite all-time LEGO sets. So I would definitely recommend LEGO Power Miners. That shit was good.
Don't.
And the more said about Ninjago, the better. I'm
looking here. I can afford this. Where was the set my cousin had? What? Which one was it? Was it this one? Oh god, I'm going on to eBay. No, it's not even loading.
There should be a, like, LEGO wiki with just all the themes on it.
That's not the first one that comes up. Never mind.
That shit was goon indeed. Oh god. It was goon, oh no. Kai should have been the Green Ninja. I don't care about trivial stuff like story or plot comprehension.
Well, do I have a fun fic for you?
Oh, of course, it's on AO3, isn't it?
No, wait, no, seriously, I have, like, Tournament Elements, Kai Corruption fanfic. Oh! It's so good!
That boy Lloyd should have stayed wedgied on that lamp.
I agree. I love Lloyd, but he should have stayed.
Lloyd, my forever goat, but goddamn.
Should have stayed there, not made us get a fucking movie. changed all the
Oh.
designs in the series.
I was gonna
Why?
say,
Why? I'm forever
would-
mourning the loss of his voice actor.
I will
I'm so pissed.
always
It
remember
wasn't
the
because she
day.
quit or anything, it's just because of plot.
I will always remember the day when they revealed Lloyd to be the Green Ninja. I lost my shit because I was like, why is it Lloyd? What? Lloyd Garmadon? Green Ninja? And then I realized, oh yeah, everyone else unlocked their full potential. It can't be any of them then. Keep in mind I was probably like, what? Just 10 at this point. I wasn't the smartest kid, I'll be honest, and I'm still not, you know.
Okay, I found the wiki.
Hey, nice.
Now I have a list of things to buy. Second-hand, I'd hope they have all the pieces.
I was gonna say that's a risk you have to take with Lego off eBay, especially.
I broke my my J Dragon thing.
Oh.
And this happened a long time ago. I brought them to my cousins to show them off. The green dragon is still there. But I've lost the vast majority of the blue one. And I had it before, is all I'm saying.
I feel like actually, right.
It's like when they stole my Equestria Girls CD. No, Rainbow Rock CD. Still not a CD, it's a DVD. They kept it and then they ruined the back. I've always been very careful with my things. They never get broken,
I've
for the most part.
genuinely had more luck with eBay in terms of getting all the parts for a set than like a Lego convention I went to, because I have the Garmatron set from the Final Battle era of Ninjago. I had to source more of my own parts from my bedroom than I had to source for like any of the Power Miners sets I bought off eBay.
I don't care about Dragon's Rising. I don't. I'm looking for the sets.
I was pissed when they took in Lord Garmadon onto the ship. They really gave him the Ops chocolate milk and a goodnight kiss. And then released the big fuck off serpent, and I was fuming. Yeah, the Great Devourer. Oh my god. Honest to God, right, I still think to this day, Ninjago hasn't peaked since the Final Battle era. Like, the first 2 seasons of Ninjago were some of the best things ever. And yes, I know, you can contest me with that with Tournament of Elements. But seasons 1 and 2 of Ninjago were so good, especially back in the day. I loved them so much. And they will never be topped in terms of like other Ninjago seasons. I genuinely think seasons 1 and 2 are the best of all time for Ninjago.
God, you've never been more wrong in your life.
I'm sorry.
Right, I'm looking for the...
Curse me for having an opinion.
Damn right! I found it!
The Tournament of Elements is hype. It fell off around the genie. See, I liked the Nadakan stuff. I'll be
I
honest.
think it was good.
I thought it was definitely better than the fucking time travel one.
Oh,
And the less said about what that did for the redesigns, mainly on Robin's behalf, the better. But genuinely, I enjoyed all the stuff with Nadakan the Jinn and that. I can remember, because I rewatched all of Ninjago, at least all of like Masters of Spinjitzu Ninjago before they changed the animation studios. I watched that quite recently, and I remember enjoying a lot of the seasons, but still, obviously, 1 and 2, my forever goats. And I went out really enjoying the season with Morrow in it. And
he's such a pit. Right.
yeah.
Fuck.
And like the whole like Cole becoming a ghost thing, that was like oh shit, they seriously did that.
And they undo it like pieces of shit.
I still need to watch the special where like they revert him back to normal.
Don't worry, Morrow comes back.
I was gonna say I've heard Morrow does come back. And
My God.
Yeah, I also really enjoyed the season with Nadakan in it as well. Though I did find it kind of weird that conveniently Nia looked like Nadakan's deceased wife. So
It's an overplayed trope.
yeah.
Um,
It's
But
a bit
fucking
weird,
hell.
and it's a bit even weirder in context because assumedly Nadakan's like centuries old, perving over this like
I miss Nia's crash out in
just
season 5.
overage like person.
But yeah, I love Nia's crash out in season 5.
Mm-hmm.
drown the ghost, drown the ghost.
I've been
It
meaning
was so well done.
I've been meaning to rewatch Steven Universe. Last time I saw it was the Spinel movie release. Oh, so the Steven Universe the movie. I remember watching that completely for free on YouTube because somebody uploaded it as totally not the whole Steven Universe movie, and it just was. It was the entire film.
Someone I follow is doing that.
I'll give that season merit. The genie was genuinely overpowered and intimidating. Yeah, that's the one thing I liked about it, is that no matter what happened, they literally had to reset the timeline back to a point because Nadakan was just that powerful.
That's my situation with Amnes.
That's why I liked it, because it was so high stakes, and toward the end, they were genuinely fucked if they didn't go back in time. Not like back in time like I'm assuming the time travel brothers bullshit, but I think I watched the movie on too. Probably the same video then that we watched. Honest to God, I really want to get back into Steven Universe, but until Netflix puts the entire show on, because I went over it in another stream, they put season 1 on first, in fall, then like the arse end of season 4, and then the first half of season 5, and then completely removed season 1, so it's just now the two halves of the
Keep doing the same one in Ninjago.
fourth and fifth season.
Sorry, Ninjago and My Work Corner. In terms of Steven Universe, I didn't watch that until it was just being posted onto TikTok constantly. I didn't care about it because I only mainly saw it during season 1, and I really didn't care. Better things to be watching, like season 7 of months ago, which also sucked. I could do better than that. I really hate Butterflex. They look so shit. And I remember what's her name? She the creator of Steven Universe.
Oh, Rebecca Sugar.
Rebecca Sugar getting into controversy recently over drawing not safe for work.
And again, we all draw not safe for work. Even if it's that
between I'm pretty sure it was between Steven and Pearl.
Oh, I was gonna say if it's that kind, then no, thank you.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
If it helps, I don't think he was a child, Joe. I don't think he was a child in it.
No, I was gonna say if it was like the future Steven Universe, then
yeah. People were still mad about it, but
yeah.
there's technically nothing wrong with it.
And again, isn't Steven and Steven Universe Future like 16 or something?
I don't know whether it was specifically Future. I just know I'm pretty sure he was an adult because I didn't see people bitching about his age. I just saw people bitching about it in general.
Oh, just like the ship.
Because I think people just see Pearl as a mother figure. Which, to be fair, yeah. The series does that. It's not like they've done what Hoyo did recently for Honkai Impact. They just switched up middle of the road.
I was gonna say
like that the entire time.
Pearl's character archetype, from what I've seen of Steven Universe, she is the very like overprotective mother for Steven. Yeah. Garnet's the cool aunt, and then Amethyst's the cool older sister.
I can 100% see that it might have not been her intention in the first place, and it's been changed for the sake of the show. Knowing how much she had to fight for Garnet.
Yeah.
Just Garnet in general.
Something back brings up something in the chat. Rebecca Sugar drew cheese pizza of Ed, Edd, and Eddy, I'm pretty sure. If that's the case, holy fuck. Cheese pizza. First two letters. It doesn't take much to figure it out.
Oh!
Yeah.
Sorry, so I was doing the first two letters above. See how I might have gotten to a weird place there.
Yeah. If that's the case,
okay.
then fucking hell, of all things, Ed, Ed and Eddie.
I haven't seen anything on that, but
I feel a bit more uncomfortable about that because I grew up watching Ed, Ed and Eddie, so...
The other thing I feel is far more fair because they're her own characters. That is a bit weird.
Yeah.
That's very concerning. God, I'm getting so much incredible content. I've gone down a weird rabbit hole with the Omnidroids. I want Animal Horror.
For me, though, like...
It'd be so nice.
On the topic of just, like,
Okay.
kid shows in general, I think the one that I fondly always remember, and probably would still happily rewatch even now, would be Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Like, as much as I love Invader Zim and Thomas, Foster's is just one of those ones where I feel like I could go
when she
back
was
to
14?
it. I could go back to it no matter what. So...
She was 14 when she did that image.
Oh.
Which still probably isn't the best, but I can 100% see a 14-year-old not realising.
Yeah.
Because, again, I used to ship fucking Sebastian and CL. When I was 13. That's not allowed. It just would not occur to you.
The less said about Frisk and Sand shippers, the better.
Oh, but some of the AUs were so good.
Some of the AUs were so good, but it still doesn't, it still doesn't detract from the fact that Frisk is a child.
I'm trying to remember what it was called. Tail. Frisk is dead. And a butterfly. Also, I really like how that artist draws butterflies. As a side note, it looks really good. Frisk is dead, they have a child falls into the underground. Also, the underground is starving. Zombie kit? I don't know. But it's really good, and the kid's called Eliza. There's like a genocide concept with a Kara butterfly. I have the art piece saved somewhere, it looks really nice. It's just weird. To be fair, Frisk was also an adult. I've read my fair share of Frisk age up so we can chip her feel. I like asking Mercy.
Why did they give Frisk massive boobies? That was that's one thing that, like, immediately, if I see, even now, if I see, like, a Twitter artist or something give, like, Frisk or Chara proportions that they shouldn't be having, even as kids, it's like, no, I'm immediately not associating with you. Get off my feed, please.
Back then, I know a lot of the Frisk stuff was more coming from a self-insert place.
Yeah.
Which is probably why I still don't have that big of an issue with it. I just don't like the ship. I don't like a lot of Undertale ships, to be fair.
The only Undertale ship that I still actively like is because it's to be fair, the only reason I do is because it's fucking canon, is Alphys and Undyne. That's it.
Yes.
Alphine for life.
In that news, did you know there's still homophobic Undertale fans?
Of course there is. So long as there's Undertale, there will be homophobia. Fuck homophobia.
Oh god, what have I started drawing? Oh! Speaking of boobs.
Should I write a theme for Terry?
Yes, and then make one for Teeny. I keep bringing it up, and I need to bring it up when it's in the middle of the day.
Well, no, I'm not at work experience.
Oh yeah, you're free. Anyway,
I'm
so
free
I'll
to
be
do
harassing you
anything.
tomorrow morning.
Oh yeah, I have an appointment tomorrow actually, so
Fuck!
it's in the afternoon, but
That's when I wake up.
what about RG1 and RG2?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Oh.
Something back. What's that?
Oh, the guards.
Oh,
the
right.
guards.
The Royal Guard. Okay, yeah, them too. I support them. Forgot about them for a second. My bad.
My
Top of the morning, fellas. Hi, Handsman. They had like 5 seconds.
My gay himbos.
A lollipop.
My gay
screen time
himbos.
Still, yeah.
I love them.
But yes.
I will never forget them.
Hello, Handsman. How you doing, buddy? I'm gonna flip Terry's leg.
I don't know why on Iron they just start drawing boobs. Let's remove that. I don't know. I on one hand, I kind of miss the old Undertale fandom, not necessarily because of that, but because of the relentless output of AUs and comic dubs.
Yeah, like,
They
genuinely.
were very entertaining.
There was a lot of stuff to come from, like, especially early fandom days for Undertale.
Also, I
really
stand
good.
by my point. I really do like Underlust as a concept. It was just handled really poorly, considering the creator fucking shipped Sans and Papyrus, which I think is the bigger crime here.
Yeah. Being on Clash Royale for half my day and I
Clash
want to
Royale?
rip some rib cage off, otherwise I'm doing fine. My condolences for being stuck on Clash Royale for half the day.
Not Clash Royale. I think one way Underlust, if it was to come back under anyone else, for obvious reasons, I think it would probably work better nowadays with removing Frisk. Because they are 18. Same with Kara, they are also 18. They are aged up for the thing. Also, Frisk is asexual. They wear a sweater, and it's the ace flag, and I think that's cute. Also, Flowey is called Rosie. He's a rose. I love it. But no, I think it could be done. Just remove Frisk at this point. I like it as a concept, and I will die on that hill. Why is he climbing the walls?
He's gonna be climbing my leg. He's gonna try to get up on the thing.
Sorry, Odie looks like he's climbing the walls.
Arena 10 genuinely ruined me like I'm a widow that lost their husband to a brutal shooting. Jesus fuck.
That was me with fucking Quest for the English.
I know I bring it up every time, right? I'm sorry for interrupting again. But, because we're on the topic of Undertale AUs, you know what's coming.
Go on.
Growth Spurt will always be my favourite.
Oh. Alright, let's see. I really liked Undertale. However, it's also made by the same person who made the Kiwi Frisk, which I'm traumatized by. I don't like Kiwi Frisk. I like Lich Tail. I know people say it's shit, and I know it is, but it doesn't change the fact that I like it. Also, thank you to all the people who let the Fiends be used.
Mega
I
Knight,
love you.
taketh away and giveth aids.
No! He looks like Starfish.
Maybe he is, he's not.
Apparently I still have Ninjago on the brain, because now I'm thinking of the Starfish episode.
Oh god, I think, isn't that
Yeah,
season
no.
2 one?
No. Isn't that where they end up seeing Zane's spine?
Yeah, because they're on the way to the Island of Darkness, and they stop at the lighthouse and pick up Zane's dad, and he's like, Zane, you came back for me! And everyone's like, I thought you said your dad was fucking dead.
No.
That's
Old
one
Starfy.
That's one thing I will admit that I didn't like as a kid, and even kind of now, when I rewatched it, that they kind of just waved away Zane's dad being alive by just resurrection because of the Skeleton Army. Because they needed weapons. That kind of put me off a little bit. But, the fact as well, though, that I think in one of either the season after or a later season, they just straight up say, like, oh no, his dad died again. But, like, he actually died peacefully this time.
I don't know why I thought it happened in the season with the genie.
I think it might have done. I think it was
No,
either
I checked.
Oh, was it the one with Morrow?
No, it specifies on the way to face Lord Garmadon. So you were right. I just associate it with the genie for some reason.
Wait, you on about his dad dying again, or just them finding his dad?
No, them finding him.
Oh, right, I thought you were on about him dying again.
Well, specifically on about the Starkeith.
Yeah, because that was one of the points in that episode.
Yeah.
Because they almost sank the ship, and that's what made
I
them
really,
beach
I
on
really
the
like the time
lighthouse.
on the island.
Hmm.
I don't know why, I just enjoyed it.
Yeah, I've got to draw his...
We're going back to Ninjago. Quick, say something different.
Chima, no.
I did not watch that. You know what I watched?
What?
Fucking... Nexo Night.
See, Nexo Nights I felt like never caught on.
I think I ran out of episodes to watch. Fuck it, I'm gonna watch Dog Hunt's Difference instead.
Oh god. That's a name that's a name I haven't heard in a long
You know she gets an entire hospital, right?
Oh Christ. Who gave the child a hospital?
I don't know.
I mean,
Someone did.
if she's good at the profession, then by all means, but...
It's still in our imagination. I miss Dog Hunt's Difference.
I'm trying to think of any other kids show that I used to watch that wasn't Thomas Foster's Zim or... But I say Zim like Zim was a kids show. It wasn't. But...
I can think of a few. Jake and the Neverland Pirates. I'd still watch that now. Hell, I will play the game. I watched a lot of Disney Junior for reference. I watched Special Agent Oso. The autistic bear.
I remember that.
I watched Imagination Movies, which I had a conversation about a few months ago.
I vaguely remember Special Agent Oso. Oh my fuck.
Disney fucking wiped him off the planet. He's not on Disney Plus, and I don't know why. And no one else has seemed to have heard of him, and I'm very upset about this.
Have you seen this Oso?
Minnie's Boutique. That was a shot that was usually advert break thing. Very short, 10 minutes maybe. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Of course. I was about to mention that as well.
They have not rebooted, but they have up the animated style. So I'm happy they've done the right thing there.
Oh my god, Terry.
God damn it. Fucking Sophia the First.
Oh, look at him.
I've already said Imagination Movies. There's another one I'm thinking of. Give me a minute.
You're sleeping on the Chinese version of Gumball that got so popular it got copied by some shitty American studio. Ah, shit, what's that one called? Not the Chinese one, the American one.
Did they make an episode about that?
I'm fairly certain they did.
Yeah.
Didn't they also make a Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared parody?
Yes. I'm trying to remember the other name of the show that I've watched. Fuck. just fuck.
That's a weird kid's show name, honestly. I don't think it was appropriate either.
The fact that Imagination Movies still exists and they are still doing things today is amazing to me.
I think Handy Manny was one of the ones I used to watch.
That's it, Handy Manny.
The fucking
that's the one
guy.
that was the one I was watching when I got scratched by Oscar.
Oh.
I also remember watching it at like 6 a.m. at my granddad's said, when I should most definitely have not been up. I tended to watch Top Cat.
Sophia the First, I love it. The episode with the Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared parody was helped. Yeah, it was made by the same team.
Yeah.
I remember that being a big topic of discussion when it was coming out, that they got the actual team from Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
I remembered another show and then you said Handy on it. Oh, Miles from Tomorrow. That's a newer one in comparison, but Miles from Tomorrow. That's good. That's Autism Space. Highly recommend. Fucking. Yeah.
Completely unrelated.
Non-Disney Junior shows.
Completely unrelated to Disney Junior shows, but I watched the last episode of Series 2 of Smiling Friends today.
Ooh.
And because I keep seeing Series 3 stuff popping up on my Twitter feed. We haven't got it yet over here in the UK, but as soon as it comes on, all 4, I'm going to be watching it, because I've been seeing clips from it. And I now understand the Bill Nye joke. Because in the last episode of Season 2, it's this snowman that's, brought to life by Pym, and some kind of radioactive flower, and it's Pym hanging out with the snowman, And it's like saying, oh, like, what's a life? What's life? And it's just like, oh, what's a life? And they'd like have fun as friends and shit. And then Pym accidentally introduces them to the concept of death. And it freaks them out to a point where they get, where Charlie gets Bill Nye in a hot air balloon to sing that death isn't scary at all. It's fucking Bill Nye accidentally like runs into a power line whilst in this hot air balloon. It blows up and he burns to death. And ever since, on like Twitter and shit, people have been saying like whenever Bill Nye stuff comes up, it's like, but he died in a hot air balloon accident. Did you guys not like? Do you not remember that or anything? It's just the best running bit since that episode came out, and it's so fucking good. Did you leave this guy? Yeah. Did you leave this guy on my property? You bring it back, we're gonna kick your ass, okay? It was such a good episode, and I'm absolutely dumbfounded that it took me this long to watch it. Just the one episode as well, not like the entire second season, just the one episode, because I'd seen the entire season up until that point, because I got locked out by parental controls for some reason. But yeah, it was fun. It was definitely a good smiling friend. And it makes me all the more excited for season 3. Yeah, there we go. There's Terrence doing the little... He's on his head.
You need to give me the PNG of the image first so I can start drawing over it. so I can add the team and then we can talk AU things.
Hell yeah. Text color, pick screen color, there we go. Then
pick screen. Sorry.
Alright. My favourite bit of the episode was when Charlie went to Hill. Dude, I told you I was gonna hit you if you did that again. I did warn you. You really started to piss me off. Oh god, I can't remember what my favourite smiling... No, alright. It's more so a line, but my favourite smiling friend's quote to say is, "This homeless man won't leave, so I'm spraying him with dirty brown water." It's just the way Alan says it. It's such a vocal stem. When you think of when you hear Terrence, you think of the axolotl. When I hear Terrence, I think of the Angry Bird. We are not the same. Oh god, isn't Angry Birds getting a third movie? Or like a fourth movie? I'm fairly certain I read somewhere that there's another Angry Birds movie coming out soon. And that's...
God, I'm so dry on movies.
It's terrifying. It's like, why are they going back to Angry Birds now? Like, I get Shrek's doing it, because it's Shrek. The Simpsons... Yeah. And then all of a sudden Angry Birds is doing it. It's like...
If the next Simpsons film isn't an end of the series thing, then it really has no reason to exist.
Exactly. I don't see why they would do it other than, like, to end the show. Because, let's be fair, Simpsons has gone on for way too long now.
I feel like it has been very dry movie-wise this year. So I feel like they just have a list of backup things that they could go to.
Yep.
Whenever things aren't good enough. Especially because Disney keeps doing shit.
Dude,
Disney bring me Frozen free.
The way Alan says anything is such a vocal stem. We do not need another Angry Birds movie, please. We need the resources for literally anything else. Yeah, like, they would genuinely put resources into making sequels for movie franchises that realistically probably already have conclusive endings, but money is money.
Frozen, except I still want another film.
God.
I am that kid. I am that annoying Frozen kid. Listen, it's not my fault they keep coming out with good songs.
The less said about Frozen from me, the better. I still think that the first film, at least, is overrated as fuck.
How dare you?
I used to like it. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed it when it released, and then I just kept hearing it everywhere and
God, you would have hated me as a
everywhere. And the final straw of it being overrated as fuck for me was just this kid on a bus, like couldn't have been any older than like 5 or 6, just singing The First Time in Forever. But they weren't singing the song. They were just singing The First Time in Forever. The First Time in Forever on loop. And it annoyed me so fucking much that I genuinely I turned off. I don't like Frozen. I think it's overrated as fuck. Second film, I haven't seen it, so I can't really say anything about that. But the first film, to me, I genuinely think, as well as like the thing that it's like the consequences it's done for Disney as a company as well, just in terms of how they tell stories, like all of a sudden plot twist, big villain that you didn't see coming in almost every single film now, on top of like just generally having that same kind of style. Yeah, it's Disney style, but it's like...
Well, they didn't do it for Encanto.
They didn't do it for Encanto.
They just had an abusive piece of shit.
Encanto, at least in my opinion, is a good film. I'll say that. And then,
I know my opinions on that.
Yeah.
I feel like it wasn't handled well towards the end.
It's why I just don't watch Disney films anymore, because all of them after Frozen, they're all just the fucking same.
You can't say that about Moana.
I watched Moana, and yeah...
To be fair, that did the opposite thing.
Yeah, I'll agree. Moana did something different, but because it wasn't like Frozen, Disney were like, no. Good enough to get a sequel, but...
Yeah.
Like...
Shit songs, I haven't seen it.
Yeah. And the less said about Wish with Watch Out World, Here I Are, the better. Like, who fucking thought of that for a lyric? Fire your songwriting department, or at least the lyricist, and get somebody who's competent, please.
Mourning the Wish prototype.
Bring back the fucking guys that did shit in the 90s, for fuck's sake, if they're even still alive. Because they wrote songs for Little Shop of Horrors, and Little Shop of Horrors songs are actual bangers. Yeah. I could go on a rant for hours about how much I love not only just the music of Little Shop, but Little Shop in general. It's one of my favourite quote-unquote horror films. It's a black comedy, really, but it's one of my favourite films of all time, Little Shop, and I'm probably going to watch it for Halloween, because I'm not overdue a rewatch, because I watched it earlier on in the year, but I would like to watch it again.
Yeah.
I do want to...
comment about Frozen 2, I forgot what I was.
Hansman has said, actually, in regards to it, you are not missing anything in the second film, it's always them shitty sequels. Dude, Moana had me possessed to keep listening to that stupid song with a giant crab sang to a point where I was obsessed with the character. Oh, You're Shiny! That one.
I found a cover of Shiny that's a lot more bearable than the original to me.
On it, right. In the shop, we have, like, mostly, like, Disney stuff come on, so, like, Frozen shit comes on every now and then, like, Let It Go, Into the Unknown and whatnot. But every now and then, You're Welcome will come on, and I'm just actually sat there bopping to it, because it's like, this is Dwayne Johnson just singing, and I like this shit. Yeah. I actually really do like that song now. It's genuinely really fun. It's probably one of my favourite Disney songs in recent memory, and it's probably purely just because I heard it so much at work.
There's the opposite effect of All I Want for Christmas.
Yeah, pretty much. I loved him so much that I think it was the first time I acted as a genuine homosexual. My parents had to sit me down and tell me, no men, no. Don't listen to them. You be gay if you want. Coming from John Gay himself.
Well, for me, I had my Lebanese, like, fuck. Not even gonna bother, I just remember my comment. The Frozen 2 thing, I went to go watch Frozen 2 out with my cousin, part 1. I did this twice in 2019. This was at the end, obviously. I went to watch Frozen 2, and then right after I watched Maleficent 2. They are the same
Maleficent?
film. Yeah, it came out in 2019. They are the same film, though.
Oh.
Yeah, I like both though. Obviously, they're not exactly the same, but they're the same major plot points.
Yeah.
They're both very good in my opinion. Though I probably recommend Maleficent too.
Being gay is to be free and to make gay jokes with your friends without conflicting feelings. I'm more bi than gay, but who cares for Ray? Hello, B. It's an actual B. What the fuck?
And the other time I did the double film thing, I went with a friend and we went to watch a special version of Avengers Endgame.
Mm.
And I have another comment about that. But then we also watched Toy Story 4.
I
Two completely different experiences.
I can imagine. I remember crying at Toy Story 4, actually.
I did not like Toy Story 4. It felt very pointless.
Mm.
And that's me who liked Frozen 2, so I probably don't have an opinion. And want Frozen 3 when it definitely doesn't need it.
Well, guess what? Toy Story 5's coming out soon. Something that's even more pointless. Go pollinate flowers, bro. What are you doing here? Gang, go back to work. You fucking slacker. You will be evicted when winter comes. Be. Be like that. No. Don't be like that, hands man.
I don't feel like watching the B movie.
The Hive will catch you on a YouTube stream.
Listen, the movie market hasn't gone so dry that they've made another B movie.
Oh god, if they do end up making another B movie, that's when we know we've hit rock bottom.
You know what?
The pure, unfiltered memerage of the original B movie will not be topped again.
And then it's not marketed as a children's film.
Yeah.
You know what's in it.
You like jazz?
Finally!
That was too good of an impression, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, never do that again. I don't know, I had two completely different experiences with Toy Story 4 and the special Avengers Endgame screen. I don't remember which one I went to first, part 1. I think it was Avengers Endgame. Small cinema, us and like 6 other people, including a group of 4 that was on our row, which is fine. What is not fine is the fact that, Iron Man dies and then they were screaming at top of their lungs.
Oh god.
The 2 girls that were there, screaming at the top of their lungs in despair. And we were so fucking annoyed. And then we had to go and watch Toy Story 4. And the
movie market is so shit, I just watch multi-hour YouTube videos. Honest to god, that's what I've been doing recently. Like, on top of, like, watching, like, most of the Star Trek films, when I'm not doing that and I'm home alone, I've just got, like, video reviews on from, like, some Comic Johnny or some shit, or Cad Icarus, or actual movie reviews on the Star Trek films I'm watching. So, yeah. Well, I like Winter Handsman, so what are you gonna do about it? And then play Clash Royale in between. I won't do anything B because you were a bee and will freeze to death in winter, so haha.
This is true. Bees die very quickly in winter.
Yeah. I think they have like
they can decide to kick you out of the hive, especially if you're a man.
I'm fairly certain bees as well also have the lifespan of a week.
They kind of do that, so it depends on who you are. I know a lot about bees.
But yeah, the Avengers Endgame thing, you bring that up, like people screaming when Iron Man dies. I went to see Avengers Endgame day 1. I had to sit separate from my mum because it was that packed in the cinema. But I will tell you something. I keep seeing all these reaction videos from at the time when like Endgame came out, and it's like and I am Iron Man, and like all the like fan service shit, like spoilers for a film that's like what
came out in 2018.
Yeah, like 7 years old now. Jesus Christ. But yeah, like Captain America picking up Mjolnir and stuff like that. That was like one of those moments where, surprisingly, in the cinema I went to see it at, it was dead silent.
I couldn't go see it on release day. I had to wait.
There was not...
And I got grounded when I came home.
There was not such as a single cheer, laughs obviously at the humour, but like there wasn't a single cheer, a scream, a woo, or anything of the sort when any like fan servicey stuff happened.
I heard more in Deadpool than Wolverine.
Yeah. And then...
But I also wasn't at the local cinema.
Especially like when Tony snapped his fingers. There was nothing. It was
Yeah,
dead
I
silent, and it was like perfect contrast to all the videos I've seen. It's like, this is what the cinema experience should be like. Everyone enjoying it, taking it in nice and quietly. I'm one of those people. Not
I
people
think
screaming their fucking head off.
I think a fun scream is okay. If you want examples of what is not okay, look at videos from the Minecraft movie.
Exactly.
That was disgusting, and I will not listen to the excuse of, oh, it's their job to clean up anyway. Yeah, but a lot of you get kicked out, especially when they don't know who's done it, and then people have paid for no reason, and you must at least reimburse them, in my opinion. Especially since some of them would have been struggling parents who have only just managed to get in for their kids.
Yep.
It's an arsehole move.
It's why I'm glad when we went to go see the Minecraft movie, it was like day one, and it was actually quite quiet in our cinema.
It's like when we watched the Mario movie day one, we didn't even mean to.
Yeah.
It was just accidental. It was like, oh look, it's here for Easter. Let's just go watch it. Oops.
Whoopsie.
Day one screening. Or when we went to watch Sonic 3 and the second time. You remember the line and what they said. Because no one else was there for a big shot Disney film.
Wait, what?
Mufasa.
Oh.
You remember when the guy?
Oh yeah. Okay, I thought you were on about a line in the
Dead
film.
silence.
No, I thought you were on about a line from the film. I didn't think you meant like the line for the film.
For the film.
Oh yeah, I remember that. It was
dead
just like
fucking silence. We're all here for Sonic.
It's just this bloke asking, "Is anyone here for Mufasa? Is anyone here for Sonic 3? Everyone put their hand up for Sonic 3.
Well, I imagine some people probably did come, but they were outside.
Yeah. Nah, no, nobody went for Mufasa. It was all Sonic 3. What do you mean? Get it right.
Between the two of us, I know what parents would probably take them.
Yeah, Sonic 3.
They'll be safe with the Disney film.
I don't know, like... Alright, this is probably just me saying this because I know I would be that kind of parent, but if I had the choice between seeing a Disney film, which I have seen opinions on multiple times, and saying it's shit, don't go see it, over a film from a series that I have had personal bias towards since, like, being a child, growing up playing the games, and genuinely being excited and immersed and really, really enjoying the previous two movies, I'm gonna go take my kid to see Sonic 3 if I ever did have a child. That is. So
we'll raise a star baby.
Oh god,
that's a really specific reference. They probably shouldn't be making.
I am here for Sonic the Hedgehog 3. B, I do not speak that language, sorry. Oh, sorry, I don't speak Hansman language. Who the hell actually took their kid to see the Boss Baby? Who the hell decided to give the Boss Baby, like, numerous sequels?
Okay, I didn't see the sequel, but I did see the original. I quite enjoyed it.
All I know about the Boss Baby is that it's Alec Baldwin, and Alec Baldwin was in Thomas and the Magic Railroad, and Thomas and the Magic Railroad is one of my comfort movies.
Same with the Emoji Movie. I enjoyed the Emoji Movie. I have no excuse for this, I just liked it. I mean it when I say I don't like other people's opinions. It's sway me.
No.
I just really don't like The Lion King. And I like the series with the two guys.
Oh, Timon and Pumbaa.
Yeah. I liked that. That was I very much enjoyed that even.
Your Boss Baby fucking sucks. It's been ass since the first. I don't doubt that. I only know about the Boss Baby because it's Alec Baldwin, and I'll reiterate my point. Alec Baldwin was in Thomas and the Magic Railroad, and Thomas and the Magic Railroad was a massive comfort movie in my childhood and still is to this day. Like, that's one of the films I actually still need to get on DVD because I really, really do love that film, purely from childhood nostalgia. Even though a lot of like it's actually quite a controversial point in Thomas's history. A lot of people are very like dissuaded by it. It's considered a low point, surprisingly, but I don't see it as such again because I grew up watching it. But I will say a lot of like behind the scenes stuff regarding Thomas and the Magic Railroad has been coming out recently, like a lot of early draft stuff and different scenes that we've never seen before, like with proper footage. And holy shit, Thomas and the Magic Railroad really was going to be an entirely different movie. And it's weird to think the one that we got was so drastically different, judging by like the clips that we've been seeing on Twitter alone. So yeah, I very much can't wait to see like people stitch together what could have been the original version or like the original drafted script for Thomas and the Magic Railroad, because I think we have the director's cut, but that's of like the current version. So it adds all the stuff with like P.T. Boomer back in it, but aside from that, there's a lot of stuff about Magic Railroad that we're still finding out even now. And I need to see if I can get it on DVD now. It's probably cheap because it's Thomas and the Magic Railroad, but you know. Let me catch up on the chat. Emoji Movie hit Loki unreserved. Dudes cancelled the PVZ remake, but greenlit Garden of Banban and Boss Baby the series. We live in a strange world. It's just mid or kind of good, if anything.
Aren't they all owned by different people?
I'm fairly certain, yeah.
This isn't a universal force that's allowing things. That's an individual choice.
There is an omnipotent being allowing Garden of Banban to persist in this day and age.
Isn't it like two guys?
Yeah, the Euphoric Brothers.
Yeah.
Which, that is such a weird name. The Euphoric Brothers.
And what I'd use that in referral to.
Ugh.
No. I forgot what I was going to say.
But genuinely, like, I hate to bring Thomas back up, but again, it's one of my favourite films. So if I ever rant about Thomas at some point...
That was impulsive. I'm so sorry. I wish I saw Belle in cinema. It's a musical, but it's really well animated, and I wanted to see it on the big screen, but I didn't have time. Because I found out about it too late, and people only know it from the fucking I can finally sing again trend from the trailer. And I'm very upset about this, because it's a really good film.
1:30 a.m. on a small school holiday, but rather wake up early. Good night, everyone. Have a good night. You have a good night as well, Handsman.
Good night.
You get your reaping in. I think we're going to actually end the stream in a minute, because we are coming up to 3 hours now.
Oh, I can't wait to yap to you about things.
Hell yeah. I actually might hop off after the stream, because it's like 10:30 now.
I got my hopes up.
So, yeah, I do apologize.
I'm going to write a list, and I'm going to harass you in DMs tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to write a list now.
Plus, my voice has got to that point now where I can feel like it's baritone, it's bassy. I can feel it vibrating on my throat, which, to be fair, feels nice. It's a good kind of feeling on my throat, I'll be honest. But at the same time, that's when I know I've yapped for too long. So I do want to give my voice a rest. And yeah, I will probably work on these panels in my own time now, because I have actually finished what I want to do for these streams regarding these panels, which is just the general setting and the character stuff. So I'll probably draw Terry like on my lap at some point, and Michael.
Can you give me the standing Terry, not the standing up Terry, but the standing on all fours?
The just like a normal one, or the one that I've drawn today?
The one that you've drawn today.
Oh, the one of him walking.
Yeah.
This little guy.
And then give me the thing without him standing up in front of you. You know what I want to do.
Wait, what? Which, right, what?
Right.
So you want this one?
Give me that on its own, like transparent.
Right.
And then remove the other one, and maybe the words, and then give me the background. Like, give me everything else.
Oh, right, so just get rid of
so I can move it around.
Right.
I have a plan.
Okay.
You know it's bad when I have a plan.
Oh, alright, yeah, I kind of see what you mean. Alright, I'll do that in a second then. So, yeah. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Thank you, everyone, for joining today on this second stream for the day, actually, because I forgot that I did the music stream earlier today. I will see you all tomorrow. I don't know what for, because this was supposed to be tomorrow's stream. So I might just do like a random... I'm not home alone, so I won't be able to. I will probably do another drawing stream. Or maybe a Cult of the Lamb stream, I don't know. But I'm leaning more towards drawing, and I might just do like random doodles. I'm not going to do like webcomic stuff. So I might actually finish that Enterprise.
You'll be doing drawings of the thing I'm going to talk to you about tomorrow.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, so have a good night, chat. Discord's in the description, as is the music that I've been playing today. That's down there as well, my Soulfound channel.
Self-promotion.
And the webcomic that I've been drawing for, that's also down in the description. That's also my webcomic. So, yeah.
It's mine, actually.
Oh, fuck. But yeah.
Still not working.
So have a good night, chat. Thank you to everyone that joined, and thank you, Robin, for joining as usual.
Yeah.
And thank you for reminding me about some funny school memories, because I really needed to remember them.
You're welcome. I'm so useful.
Hell yeah. Genuinely, like somebody said it earlier in the stream. Small YouTuber talking about school memories. Better than therapy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so have a good night, chat. I will see you all tomorrow around the same time that I started this stream, not the first one. And yeah. Bye, chat. Oh, the yawning night.